All right, I think we're live. I'm pretty sure. Right down to the wire because this is a early game and I just got out of bed. So looks like the Packers getting the ball first. I don't know. I see Rogers with his helmet on. Let's see. I got the right microphone. Blah blah blah. Yeah, Packers are receiving first. All right, here we go. Here we go. Got to be a near perfect day to win this one. Let's see. I'm trying to get my thumbnail on here. It's not working for some reason. Graham Gano, opening kickoff. It will be returned. Christian Watson returns it a yard short of where they usually get it, the 24-yard line. And the Packers will take over. Like, I'm uploading my thumbnail, but it won't save. It's very weird. Maybe I could do it on my phone. Very weird. All right, here we go. Rodgers under center on his own 24. First offensive play of the day. Aaron Jones in the backfield. Rodgers hands off to Jones, runs off the right tackle. Jones picks up a couple yards, taken down by Dexter Lawrence, who's coming off possibly his best game of his career. It'll be a 2nd and 8 for Green Bay. On their own 26, Rodgers, empty set. Rodgers throws. It is dropped. Maybe a bit low, but Randall Cobb, Adoree Jackson, and Xavier McKinney in the area. And it'll be a 3rd and about 8 for the Packers. Oh, there we go. I finally got the effing thumbnail. I had to answer the question, is this appropriate for kids? I don't know. I might be cursing on here later. I have no idea. What do I know? Why would a kid want to watch a Giants pass? I guess a kid would watch this. I don't know. All right, empty set again. Rodgers back to pass. They only send 4. Rodgers throws on the run. It's caught. I thought that was picked. I swear to God. Rodgers picks up like 30 yards to Randall Cobb over the middle. I really thought that was picked. Rodgers did a great job maneuvering the pocket, and he found Randall Cobb over the middle. I really thought Julian Love had that. Love went after that ball like he was going to get it, and then just missed it. And then Randall Cobb was just there. And that was a weird play. Nice job by Rodgers, though, making that happen because that play looked kind of dead. So now the Packers over midfield on the Giants 39. A.J. Dillon enters the game. They toss it to A.J. Dillon, and A.J. Dillon runs to the right and picks up 8. He was not touched until Adoree Jackson got there. They're giving him 7. 2nd and 3 it will be. Second and 3 for Green Bay. 13 minutes to go in the first. Rodgers calls A.J. Dillon in the backfield. Aaron Jones in the game, too, as a receiver on the bottom. A handoff to Dillon again off the right guard, and Dillon picks up the first. Picks up about 5 yards. This Packers running offense is pretty tough to stop. They have 2 really good backs. Thing with the Giants defense, though, I mean, look, we're not going to hold them to 0 points, obviously. You just got to keep them out of the end zone. That's the big thing here. If you can keep them out the end zone, Bring out Mason Crosby for 3. I mean, that's kind of a dub in itself. So the Packers are already in field goal range. Shotgun formation. Rodgers back to pass. Looks left. Now looks back to his right. Nowhere to throw, but good protection. He throws to the left. Incomplete. Might be a flag. I hear a lot of whistles. I guess not. No. All right. It'll be 2nd and 10. Second and 10 for Green Bay. 12 minutes to go on the dot here in the first. Packers on the Giants' 27.5-yard line. Toss play to Aaron Jones. He picks up about 6, taken down by Jalen Smith, Tate Crowder, and Adoree Jackson's down. I think he's all right. He was like down holding his knee for a second. I'm like, oh my God, we cannot have that. Ironically, he's been the most healthy corner this year. I see Tony Jefferson's in the game. I gotta turn my phone over because I got these notifications going here. 3rd and 5. Packers on the Giants 22.5. This is a big play here. Giants have like 7 guys at the line. They sent 6 of them. And Rodgers forced to throw incomplete, looking for Aaron Jones, who had it on one hand but couldn't come up with it. The Packers will be forced to get a field goal, which I think it's a W for the Giants, honestly. And Don Martindale sent the pressure. Rodgers really had nowhere to go, it looked like. Let's see. He sent 1, 2, 3, like 6 guys. Tried to hit Aaron Jones on a quick out, and it just wasn't there. Now, if Rodgers threw that more accurately, maybe Jones picks up the first, but there was a guy there, so maybe not. So Mason Crosby, he's perfect this year. I would hate to jinx that, as the announcer jinx. Mason Crosby is 4 for 4. Perfect this year. I think they're going to have to call a timeout. They did not get that off in time. They're calling a delay game. Wow. So this will now go from a 40-yard attempt to a 45-yard attempt. That might actually influence this field goal because 45 ain't no cheapie. I know Mason's been around forever, but it is unfamiliar territory. I mean, I'm sure the guy's never kicked in London. I think this is the Packers' first London game. They're calling it 46 yards on the broadcast, so makes it a bit tougher here. He's on the right hash. Crosby set up. Hold is down. The kick is right down the middle. Wow. All right, right down the middle. 3-0 Green Bay. Was hoping maybe those extra 6 yards would make him miss it, but let's see. You got to update the score, Mike. Let's get your shit together. There we go. The comments, Nicholas. Hello. I am also ready for 4-1. I mean, look, 3-0 start, not terrible. Could have been 7-0. Tay could have picked that off. Yeah, it looked like a couple guys, honestly, could have picked that off. That was like a risky throw, but Rodgers just, he just threw a freaking laser right to Randall Cobb's chest. Well, that is quite the logo. Is that 2 pieces of feces? You know what? I'm not even going to comment on that. Anyway, I'm glad to see you live stream because Grossi is too hyper for Sunday morning. I'll tell you this, I am not hyper. So you know what? It's good for you. If you're a person that likes calm people, I'm probably your guy. That was beautiful. Let's rile up Rodgers. It was. I mean, that's why I have notifications on for Giants Daily. He goes, "Wink, man, wink." I'm like, oh, well, that must be something good. So I had to turn my phone over because I don't want to have any spoilers throughout this game. Rodgers furious with his team right now. Mike, I was watching your Odell video earlier, and it's crazy to see how Tony is a polar opposite of him. Yeah. I I mean, at least, yeah, you could tell Odell was, like, passionate about football, like, obviously. You kinda question that with Tony, you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe that's, like, wrong to say, but I just don't get that same vibe. And, of course, Odell is more of, like, a superstar with the hair and the catch, but I don't know. I always knew Odell wanted to win. I feel like his heart was in the right place. Nicholas, we need the best version of DJ. We need the best DJ. We need the best DJ version. All right, you kind of effed me up with that one. But yes, they do. I mean, this is a game where I would assume the Packers are their plan A, B, C, D, E is to stop Saquon Barkley. Like that is the top of the list. So I'm assuming they're gonna really not let Saquon beat them on the ground and make Daniel Jones beat them like the Panthers did in week 2, although the Panthers didn't score much themselves, so that helped. Starting to get a runny nose. I should have brought tissues over here. Does anyone else get like morning runny noses, or is that just me? All right, Crosby kicks it off. It's gonna be returned. Giants will take over at the 23. Is that Gary Brightwell? Is that number 23? This London crowd's pretty loud. I mean, the Giants are taking the field, and you can hear them like chanting stuff already. Giants start out in the I formation. Now they send Bellinger in motion. They pitch it to Barkley, and Barkley's going to pick up a solid 4 or 5 yards. You just got to do that every time. Let's just do that 40 more times, and it'll be in a good spot. Yeah, number 23 is Gary Brightwell. That was kind of annoying me. All right. So the Giants, once again, just kind of going up tempo here, not huddling up. Of course, my effing stream lags. You don't want to see that. That's not ideal right now. Be better if I was watching the game on cable, you know, but on the cards right now. All right, now I got to stream it off my laptop. They're really hitting me with the no internet. Like what? What are we talking about? Sorry about this. I should have had this game up on my laptop already. All right. Well, now the Giants are in a 3rd and 4. Jones in the shotgun. I'm assuming they picked up 2 yards on the last play. Jones in the shotgun. He's going to go back to throw. He's going to throw to Saquon. A little inaccurate, but wouldn't have worked anyway. The Giants will have to punt on a 3 and out. They tried to swing it to Barkley. Kind of looked like a screen was developing, but that was just not. That was not it. Saquon ran behind Jones, and the Packers already had 2 guys in pursuit to tackle Barkley, so I don't think that was going to work. Devondre Campbell was in his face the second he would have caught that anyway. Bro, what is going on with this computer? It's crazy. Jamie Gillian punts it. It was nearly blocked. Wow. And that is fair caught by Amari Rodgers. The Packers will take over on their own 27, up 3-0. I like how in London games, like you see a lot of people wear random jerseys. Like I just saw a Marshall Faulk and a Matt Ryan jersey. It's funny to see that. All right, what the hell is going on with the internet, bro? This is crazy. Man, I'd rather not stream this off my laptop, but you may have to. Network and internet. My Wi-Fi is on. I plugged the Ethernet into my laptop. I assume that was more important to keep the stream going, but this is really weird. Anyway, we'll make do with what we have. I get it too. Yeah, I know. It sucks. It's just you. I know this is a me problem. I know. If you're talking about the third down play, I don't think that was designed to go to the left, so I don't blame him. I'm sure that play was supposed to go to Barkley anyway, so just didn't develop. It's very annoying. I know, like in the last game I streamed, the Monday nighter, it froze like one time, but it went right back. Now it's like now it's being a pain in the ass. Maybe it's I don't know. This is really weird. It's saying like connect to the internet. Like, bro, I am connected to the internet. Enjoy free balcony upgrades. I don't know if you guys can hear that laptop volume. If it's too much, just let me know. Might as well mute that for now. See, like I've always been a Mac person. This PC was kind of given to me by my brother because he got a newer PC, and I was like, "Yeah, hey, bro, give me that old PC for free," and it worked out. So I play like video games on here, but um, I'm not really like not a PC person. All right, Wi-Fi, no internet. Like what? Connect all. I have no idea. This is weird. I think next commercial break, I might just go unplug it and then plug it back in. That's usually how I fix things around here. Sometimes my internet gets like that. I don't know. All right, first play. Packers on their own 28. Jones in the backfield. They fake it to Jones. Rodgers has to dump it off, and that is going to be a loss. It's about a 3-yard loss. The Giants sent pressure, so when Rodgers came around the bootleg, he had a couple of Giants in his face. He had to get rid of it quickly and dumped it off to his backup tight end, I think that is. And now it's a 2nd and 13. Don Martindale is winning the battle so far. Second and 13 for Green Bay. Rodgers in the shotgun. He's going to throw. He's going to throw quickly to his left. It's caught by Randall Cobb. He picks up about 3-4 yards. It'll be about a 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9. So the Packers had this on their last drive, and they did pick up that long catch to Cobb. So hopefully the Giants can get them here. Darnay Holmes made the tackle. So it'll be a 3rd and 9 on the broadcast. I see Kayvon Thibodeau on the bottom. I want him to get a sack. Let's get Kayvon a sack. Come on. 3rd and 10. Quick pass. Romeo Dobbs. Can't go anywhere. Actually, no, that was not Thibodeau. Jihad Ward tackles him for a 2-yard loss, and that'll be a 3 and out for the Packers. It's a good job by the Giants there. It was good defense. He tried the quick screen. They had 3-4 blockers out in front, but Jihad Ward blew that thing up. There were a couple of Giants in the area. Kayvon was there. I would give him like half a tackle. Do they give half tackles? I should probably know this. I know they give half sacks, but do they give half tackles? They give assisted tackles. That's how it's categorized. Yeah. All right, we'll give him a half tackle. Punt by the Packers. Bounces around, and that will not be received. It will be touchdown at the 23. So the Giants will take over on their own 23. All right, if this goes commercial, I'm going to unplug the Wi-Fi, but the stream should still run because I'm on Ethernet. Let's see. Yes, all right. I'll be back in 20 seconds. All right, we're back. We're back. I'll find out in a little bit if it works. If not, I tried. You guys saw I tried. Let's go, Giants. Maybe a quick restart. That's what I'm doing. I'm hoping it works. I mean, sometimes it works. We'll see. Giants need to sling them to the outside, run some short cross routes. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you're not going to go, you can't go deep many times with the receivers the Giants have right now. Wink showing up again. The UK broadcast is talking about how few receivers Rodgers can trust. Meanwhile, we're starting Marcus Johnson. That's very true. But yeah, Rodgers got a couple rookies starting. It's not ideal. It might come back. I've never left the stream before. I kind of felt bad, but at this rate, I'm gonna have to go blow my nose too at some point. So I'm gonna have to leave you guys again for a little bit. Our D looks okay right now. I would say it looks pretty good. Pretty good. Can't complain. My whole Green Bay to 1 point in the first quarter. So did I say 1 point? 3 points. I don't think there are 1 point plays in football, Mike. Get your shit together. All right, let's see. I think it's working now. All right, first play for the Giants, handoff to Barkley, picks up about 3. I believe my internet should be working on my PC. Hopefully. Seems like it's working. It's annoying though. Sometimes I have like this extender Wi-Fi like right behind my wall, and like it just just goes dead sometimes. It's very weird. I'm sure it happens to everybody, but just not the best time for that. All right, so I'm loading up the stream again. All right, good. I could get rid of this. All right, back to where we started. Jones back to pass. He's throwing the ball deep. Barkley was pushed out of bounds, but no call. I don't know if Saquon gave up on that or what. But hey, I give Jones credit for taking a shot, But yeah, Jones had to get rid of that ball because the Packers had 2 unblocked guys about to tackle him. So for Jones, it was either throw that and give my guy a chance or take a sack. So you give your guy a chance. Falls incomplete, no harm. 3rd and 8. Giants on their own 25, 6:25 to go in the first. Giants look confused. They may have to get a timeout. I think that's a delay game. Yeah, delay a game on the Giants. That's not good. So it'll be 3rd and 10 now, I believe. Maybe 3rd and 13. Third and 13. Yeah, I mean I feel like that has a lot to do with the young receivers. If you're Dable, honestly, do you really I might just do a draw to Saquon. You know what I mean? I don't think I would mess around with this one too much. We'll see. No, they're gonna throw. They're gonna throw a screen. Barkley caught it, but he loses yardage. Jair Alexander with the tackle. It was a good catch by Barkley. He caught it bouncing it off one hand, but did not go for anything. It actually went for nothing. Jones was gonna pass it and then kind of just paused up here, and then he passed it again. So kind of threw off his rhythm, obviously. But yeah, the Packers defense looks like they came to play. I mean, Barkley's had some decent runs of 4 or 5 yards, but we have not been able to get a big play on them so far. Jamie Gillian punts it. It's a nice punt. Jeez. Wow. Receives it at his own 26. Rodgers. He fumbled. Bro, he fumbled the ball right into a Packers guy's hands. Are you effing kidding me? It looks like the Packers got it. He fumbles the ball. It literally just goes right to a Packer. You can't make this stuff up. Who was that? Whoever 81 on the Packers is made like a one-handed grab, and then he fumbled it himself, but he jumped on it. So, can't make it up, guys. Can't. All right, we almost had a big break. The Giants need a break like that in this game. They need like some type of, fumble or something. Who's number 81 on the Packers? I want to give him credit. I'll pull up the rosters here like a professional broadcaster would do. What is this name? Josiah DeGuara. Josiah DeGuara with the big fumble recovery. We have OC in studio, do we? That'd be pretty cool. I miss OC. I miss all those guys. Tuck, OC, and even Strahan and Prime JPP. I miss all those guys. We all knew the offense was a struggle. Let's hope this defense can play amazing. They kind of have to. I mean, the Packers might win 3-0 at this rate. The Giants got to do something on offense. You think we get an OBJ? Not this year. This year, no. I don't think it's even possible with the cap space. And I think Odell wants to go to a team where he could chase a Super Bowl ring, which, the Giants are 3-1, but I don't think the Giants are taken seriously as Super Bowl contenders this year. But I would say it's possible in the future, whether it's this offseason or the next. Like, I think Odell, there's a real chance he might end his career in New York. Like, I do think he wants to come back at some point. It's just not the right time. Timing is everything, so not right now. We need wide receivers. Yeah, we need something. We need a lot of things, but yeah, wide receivers is top of the list right now. It's just crazy. The Giants really have the highest paid wide receiving core, and like they still suck. Sick of watching horrific. I am too, honestly. It sucks. Like it's like you go into every Giants game now and being like, maybe Barkley can have 150 yards and we could pass for 150 yards and get out of here with a victory. Like it kind of sucks. Like I want that mentality of like a Bills fan or a Buccaneers fan and being like, we can destroy them 45 to 17. Like we don't have that mentality as Giants fans. Our mentality is like, we might win this game 23-20 or something, barely. So I'm hoping we get that one day. Packers are complaining that on the last time the Packers were on the field, they tackled Romeo Doubs by his face mask, which, they have a bit of a point. Sorry, we'll get to the comments later. I was going through them a bit slowly there. All right, 5:34. Packers start on their own 39. Pretty good field position. They hand off to A.J. Dillon. He cuts back inside, picks up about 4. It's a nice looking stadium. It's kind of like the old Cowboy Stadium where it's like the seats are covered, but then like the field is open. The hell is the name of the old Cowboy Stadium? I forget now, but I always thought that was a cool stadium. Obviously, the new Jerry World's a lot cooler, but I just like that one design. Except for that scoreboard at Jerry World. That thing is low, and these punters are hitting it like every week, it feels like. So they kind of F that one up. Rodgers fakes to Dillon. He throws over the middle. It's caught. Romeo Doubs was wide open. He picks up like 25 yards. Yeah, Rodgers did a great job manipulating with his eyes. Like Rodgers looked left. I think he got Tate Crowder to go to the left side of the field, and then he just found Doubs over in the middle. And around the Christian Watson is stopped. Adoree Jackson with the tackle. That was actually, I was scared because last week the Packers scored a touchdown on like a Christian Watson running play, and I was like, oh crap, here we go. But no, he lost 3 yards. So I don't get how some people like getting up early for these games. I don't get it. I saw it on Twitter. I'm like, I don't get it. My ass would be sleeping right now. 2nd and 13. Packers on their own 40. Rodgers, I'm assuming, will dump this off. No, he's going to go deep. Has Tanyan, that might be PI, and it's PI. Multiple flags, so I'm assuming McKinney will get charged with pass interference, and if it is, that's bad news because the Packers would have the ball in the Giants, like, 3-yard line. Yeah, McKinney, pass interference. He was in coverage on Robert Tonyan, the tight end for the Packers. Let's see if it was PI. Let's see in slow motion. Was it really PI? Was it really? I don't know. I don't think so. I really don't. Yeah, I honestly think Tonyan just flopped. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of bullshit. You can't challenge these pass interferences anymore. Even the announcer just said, Tanyan should win an Oscar. I agree. That was not pass interference. But nonetheless, and that's why you take deep shots, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm such a big advocate for the Giants taking deep shots. Looks for Cobb in the back of the end zone, incomplete. But that's my point. Like if you're taking deep shots, you don't have to complete them. You can literally get a pass interference and still pick up the yardage that you were gonna get if you would completed a deep pass. You know what I mean? Like that pass to Tanyan right there really had no chance of being caught. But the fact that he flopped and drew a flag, they still gained like 50 yards out of it. So that's why even despite the receivers we have, I'm like, just throw some deep shots here and there. Robert Tanyan's not a guy you want to throw the ball to 50 yards down the field. He's not. I know our receivers suck, but damn, like Robert Tanyan's not that guy either. Now, if you're throwing a seam route from 15 yards out, then Robert Tanyan's your guy, but I would not go deep to him. All right. Packers in the shotgun. They flip it out to Lazard. That's too easy. Yep. Touchdown. Lazard ran like a quick little bubble screen, and Romeo Dobbs was blocking, and that was just a walk-in from about 4 yards out. 10-0 Packers. About to be, or 9-0. About to be 10-0 Packers. Let's just hope it doesn't get ugly, guys. Let's just hope. Yeah, they had Julian Love playing off of Lazard, and I guess they might have seen that, and we're just like, all right, let's just give a bubble screen to freaking Lazard, and easy pitch and catch. 10-0. 10-0 Green Bay. Not where you want to be right now. Not where you want to be. That Giants +8 is not looking that good. Man, we got to get some pass interference calls ourselves, They took one deep shot today to Saquon, which I like, but let's see where we at with the comments. Defense is fine. Offense can't get anything, man. I mean, yeah, the defense, they just had a rough one there, but it seems like neither side's playing that well at this point. Can't have a one-man offense. Way too predictable. I agree. That's what I mean. You can get by as a running team, but like eventually you're going to run into a wall. Like it happened with the Eagles last year. The Eagles led the NFL in rushing, and then they faced the Buccaneers, the best run defense in the playoffs last year, and they got just clobbered by them. So you got to be able to pass the ball these days. Like you don't have to be the best passing offense, but the Giants are like literally like the 31st ranked passing offense. You can't be that bad. Like even the Packers. I think the Packers right now are coming into this game were like the 16th best passing offense, but they were a better rushing offense. You could have that. That's a fine balance. But the Giants, they can't be like, top 10 in rushing, but be 31st in passing. Like you're way too predictable. Barkley's a running back, throw to the wide receiver. I didn't mind that. It wasn't the worst shot, but Barkley just made no attempt to get it. OC does NFL UK stuff a lot. He's still awesome. Yeah, I've seen videos of him before, like promoting that stuff. Texas Stadium, that's what it was called. I guess it was. It's pretty simple. Texas Stadium. Is Kadarius Toney playing? What do you think? You think Kadarius Toney's playing? No, he's not. Thank you for answering that. No, sadly. Mike. Yes. Did I do something? So much time. Yeah, our defensive line has not been getting much today, to be honest. There was that one play that got pressured, but Rodgers maneuvered the pocket and threw the freaking strike to Randall Cobb. Kadarius Toney never plays. Get used to it. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much how it's been so far. Hate how they have Kayvon and pass coverage some plays. He needs. I mean, that's kind of the design of the defense though, because you want to act like Kayvon's a pass rusher. Like, let's say the right tackle is expecting Kayvon to rush the passer. If he drops back in coverage and the right tackle sometimes has nobody to block, and then that allows like a linebacker up the middle to be unblocked and get a sack. So I get where they're coming from with that, but like, yeah, the Giants obviously picked him fifth overall to rush the passer, not drop back in coverage, but that has to be in the cards sometimes. Offense looking anemic right now. Yes. Take a shot of Fireball. I don't drink hard alcohol. Is that the word? I used to. Not a lot. Gary Brightwell, 23, down to the 23. But yeah, I'll have like, because I'm gluten free, I cannot really have that many beers. So I'll do like those seltzers here and there, but I'm not a big drinker. Had to make myself a drink to get through watching this offense. Oh man. It's rough out here. I might get myself some type. I have a Gatorade from yesterday. I was playing some pickup football. Your boy went 2-0 as the quarterback. I'm a horrible quarterback though, so that just means my friends are bad at football, to be honest. Daniel Jones play action, has time to throw, throws over the middle. It's caught. Darius Slayton. Good throw by Jones. Slayton actually caught the ball. Giants pick up 26, so it's a good play call right there. Hit him with the play action. There was some pressure in Jones's face, but he got it off in time. Nice spiral. Jeez. That's the thing. The Giants still have NFL wide receivers on this team. You got to throw the ball at some points. Saquon runs. Saquon bounces. Saquon's still running. He picks up about 4. It's kind of like a Le'Veon Bell on the Steelers type play. Second and 6. The Giants are over midfield, so that's good. Fake to Barkley. Jones throws. It's caught. Picked up by Bellinger. He picks up about 12 yards or so. First down Giants. Jones probably took a shot on that play too. You could tell Jones is kind of limping around a bit. Not like a noticeable limp, but you could tell he's not looking right. But yeah, Jones got clobbered right in like the ribs area, but he still got the pass off. So that is not going to feel good tomorrow morning. But Bellinger picks up 11. The Giants are now in field goal range. Kind of. They're on the 39 of the Packers. Just can't lose yards here at this point. Barkley, they hand it off to Barkley. He's going to run to the left. Picks up about 2. Ooh, big hit by Alexander. Jeez. There's a flag in the secondary. You don't see many guys knock Saquon down like that. I feel like Jair is not the biggest guy either. Nice hit. Holding on the offense. I just said you can't. I literally said before the play, you can't go backwards. You're in field goal range. You can't go backwards. We're pulling the Falcons in the Super Bowl when you're in field goal range and you get yourself out of it. You can't have it. So now it'll be a first and 10 now? I think it was Bellinger. They said it was. Yeah. He's blocking, what's the name? Rasul Douglas, 29 on the Packers. He was trying to disengage and Bellinger was kind of holding on to his like shoulder. That's a stupid penalty once again. It'd be a first and 19. Giants on the Packers 44 now. Giants have 3 receivers on top of the screen. Jones takes the snap, back to throw, throws over the mid. Oh, man, he had him too. I think that was just a bad throw. If he hit Slayton in stride, he might have scored. He might have. Slayton was the guy on the bottom of the trips formation. He ran like a bit of a crosser. Oh man, I think he might have scored. He threw behind them, but also Slayton like didn't adjust to that ball at all. Like he could have maybe caught it behind them, but like, if Jones hits him in stride, I mean that might have been a touchdown. As a big missed opportunity right there. All right, now it's second and 19. They're gonna pass again. Throws a quick curl. Marcus Johnson picks up about 10. All right, that gets some of that yardage back. It might have been more than 10, actually. Picks up 12. All right. That's just how it is. Marcus Johnson's catching passes, but that was a solid game. Get 12 yards, get yourself back in field goal range, give yourself a third and manageable. My girlfriend said that Richie James, the back of his hair looks like Cheetos, and I just can't unsee it now. It looks like, the puffy Cheetos. I just can't unsee it at this point. Barkley in motion. He dropped the ball. All right, it's fourth down. Now, if Barkley caught that ball, it's no guarantee he picks up a first down, but you gotta. Yeah, he took his eyes off the ball and put his eye on the. He might have picked up the first. Marcus Johnson was blocking well. Saquon's got to catch the damn ball. All right, here we go. Field goal attempt for Grammy Gano. 48 yards. He got it. Of course he does. That would have been good from 60. Jeez. So good, Graham Gano. So good. But yeah, that was a missed opportunity. If Jones hits Slayton, the Giants might have scored a touchdown. And if Saquon catches that ball, this drive is probably still going on. So just enough blame to go around. And Bellinger getting that stupid holding call. I mean, that's stuff like that will kill a drive, obviously. All right. Well, I mean, 10-3. Not the worst, I guess. OC says we should panic. I mean, I was kind of panic coming into this game, so looking crappy in the first half, like usual. Yeah, that's been the Giants' MO this year, not gonna lie. He played really good last year, but then he got injured. Our roster was depleted last year. That's true. I don't know who we're talking about, but yeah, everybody was injured at one point, it felt like. Poor throw. Yeah, that obviously could have been a touchdown if he hits him. Well, we got 3 receivers on the field. DJ can only see one of them. That's effed up. That is effed up. Gotta laugh at me, but that's effed up. And touchback on the Graham Gano kick. Man, that pass is Slayton. Yes, I know. Gano automatic. It's Graham Gano. Don't you know? Speaking of Robinson Cano, I saw the Mets won yesterday. Congrats to the Mets fans out there. I'm not gonna lie, I've not watched any playoff baseball. Like I was so invested in baseball during because I had my fantasy baseball playoffs in early September, and I was watching every game. I had MLB TV up and everything. I was watching all the games. And then after my fantasy baseball season was over, I just checked out on baseball. I only cared about Aaron Judge hitting the home runs. That was it. But obviously when the Yankees play next week, I'm gonna be tuned into that. But I just don't care about wild card stuff. Handing off to Aaron Jones, 3 yards. But I saw the Mets game. It was 3-2 when I got home from football yesterday. And then I saw bases were loaded for Jeff McNeil. And then I get in the house and everybody scored. So I guess he had a 3-run double or something. Game goes to commercial. So the first quarter's over. And then, I think Vogelbach had a double or something. And the Mets they pulled away. Quarter number 2. We needed some special play to win. Hey, I said this in the preview video. I agree. They need something like a fake punt. They could have had that fumble on the Packers punt return, but of course the Packers guy recovered it. Josiah recovered it. I forget his last name now, but only way we winning if we get 2 pick six and 2 fumbles. I wouldn't go that far. I mean, I'll take 1. You know what I mean? But we need something. I just don't think we could just beat them based on talent. Defense has done well. I'm assuming that's well. To be fair, just that one bad flag. I agree. Yeah. They haven't gotten enough pressure yet, unless it's been a design blitz. Guys like Kayvon, guys like Dex, Jihad Ward, they gotta get more pressure consistently. O'Shane Zimenez. What I want to say. Oh, speaking of baseball, I heard there were a couple crazy comebacks yesterday, right? I think the Phillies came back from like 5 or 6 down in the ninth, and then the Blue Jays blew an 8-1 lead, which is hilarious. And I was big on the Mariners coming into this year. I think I projected them for 90 wins. I'm pretty sure they got 89, so all right, it was one off. But um, apparently, playoff baseball has been good so far, so that's cool. I just have not really had the time or cared enough to watch. So yeah, I want to see Kayvon get a sack. I agree. It's kind of long overdue. I mean, we're what 2.5 games into his career now, so it's coming. He won't go his entire career with 0 sacks. I'll make that bold prediction, but he'll get one eventually. I was gonna say I need some water. All right, I'll be back. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. All right. All right. First play of the second quarter. 2nd and 7 for the Packers on their own 28. Rodgers back to pass. He slings it to Jones. Aaron Jones catches it and stiff arms Colitro for a first down. Was that Colitro? Who the hell was that? I thought I saw 41. Oh, it was Micah McFadden, my bad. So Micah McFadden got stiff armed and Aaron Jones picked up the first down. I guess it's cool to see McFadden getting snaps though, because I just feel like, Tay Crowder is what he is at this point. Tay is out there though. He's next to him. They flip it to Aaron Jones. He picks up about 2. Be a 2nd and 8 for Green Bay. 14 minutes to go in the second quarter. It's so I was just watching. They showed Romeo Dobbs on the sideline, and the lady with the Gatorade. It's so awkward. Like she holds the Gatorade in front of him, and like he doesn't do anything for 3 seconds, and then she's like, "All right, on to the next guy." It's just like it's just very weird. 2nd and 8. Rodgers quick pass caught, and a first down. That Josiah dude. That's the Josiah dude. 81. He caught one in the flat, turned upfield, and nobody was there to tackle him. Actually, no, that's not. Oh, that is him. Josiah DeGuara. It's a good throw by Rodgers, but he turned up to, and then Adoree Jackson was getting blocked on the outside, and he just tiptoed down the sideline for a first down. First down, Green Bay. 13 minutes to go. They're right around midfield. I formation. Rodgers fakes the handoff. Rodgers will dump it off. It's caught. That's Josiah again. Picks up 8. Josiah DeGuara. If I'm pronouncing that correctly, I don't know, but those receivers definitely ran the wrong route. You had like 2 receivers ran an in route and they crossed each other. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Christian Watson just running around in the back. They hand it to Jones, and Aaron Jones gets the first down. Picks up about 4 or 5 yards. I saw Timon Fox was out there. Giants are just rotating everybody at this point. Yeah, I mean, our defense obviously talent-wise is outmatched, but you're just hoping this is not a game where the Packers put up 30 plus, but it's starting to look like that might be the case. Rodgers has Been rattled a couple plays, but outside of that, he's pretty comfortable. AJ Dillon runs for about 5. And without Leonard Williams, that was a tackle by Dexter Lawrence, but without Leonard Williams, this run defense is just not what we need it to be. So he was a big loss today. I want to see there. I woke up and read the inactives. There's a pretty solid list of inactive players for the Giants today. Where is this tweet? Full inactives: Kenny Galladay, Wandale Robinson, Kadarius Toney, Azeez Ojulari, Cordell Flott, Tyrod Taylor, Leonard Williams. I mean, that's some important players right there. Those are no scrubs. Motion on Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones gets a screen. Aaron Jones picks up a first down and more and picks up about 8 yards or so. It just feels like the Packers offense is one step ahead. That's what it's felt like the entire game. They had, 2 receivers blocking, 2 offensive linemen kicked out. Aaron Jones, just an easy catch and go, just picked up 7, 8 yards on his own. Rodgers is 10 for 14, 96 yards and a touchdown. I think I'm facing Rodgers in a fantasy league, so if we could not allow him to score 30, that'd be great. Rodgers with both running backs next to him. Throws another quick pass. It's caught. Lazard. I mean, you're thinking, the Giants have to press them more at the line? It just feels like so many quick passes have happened here for the Packers. It's like Rodgers just gets it and just swings it out to somebody, and they're picking up solid gains of 5, 7, 8 yards. It's, it's going to kill you eventually. It's just hard to beat Rodgers when you're not getting turnovers and you're not pressuring him, right? He's not going to beat himself very often. No matter what receivers he has. I don't care if there's 2 rookies out here. He's going to pick you apart. Second and 5. They flip it to Christian Watson. Watson blasted by Jalen Smith. He picks up only a yard. He's looked pretty good, honestly. Jalen Smith, I mean, he's probably not the future at the linebacker spot for us, but he's looked good. He's playing solid football so far, I got to say. He followed Christian Watson and just lit him up. Jeez. He's going to feel that one tomorrow. Sheesh. It was not helmet to helmet. That was clean tackle by him. 3rd and 4 here for Green Bay. I would assume they'll kick the field goal if they don't get this, because I don't think the Giants' offense is that much of a threat. They send Jones in motion. They're a little confused to get the snap off in time. They hand it to Jones. He picks up the first down. God damn. Picked up like 8, 9 yards. Tony Jefferson on the tackle. I guess Rodgers saw something because Aaron Jones was going to his left, and then he said, no, get over here to the right, and they gave it to him. Good blocking on the interior by the Packers, and easy first down for Aaron Jones. I don't know how Aaron Jones fell to the 4th round, 5th round. I forget where he was taken, but Aaron Jones was just severely underdrafted. I know the Packers is a pretty ideal situation for a running back, but Jones is good, just naturally good. They fake to him. They throw to Cobb. Randall Cobb cuts in down to the 1. Oh, Christ. This is not looking good. I just don't think the Giants defense has answers right now. I just don't. I mean, even on that play, Darnay Holmes was not playing that far off, but it's crazy. These Rodgers throws are 1 or 2 air yards. Sometimes he's throwing behind the line of scrimmage, and it's still working. It just feels like it's all screen passes. It's frustrating. Rodgers walking off the field. I guess there's a player down, but they didn't say who it was. I don't know. Hopefully it's not one of our guys. But yeah, this has been a frustrating drive. No doubt about it. Where are we at with these comments? Finally, the ball is being thrown downfield. Yes, I've noticed that. I love to see that. We need to look strong today. We got Ravens and Philly Ain't playing around. They big bolden this year. That's true. I mean, I don't know if the Eagles are like legit Super Bowl contenders. I still have questions about like, because the thing, it's kind of like the Niners in 2019, in which they did pass a test because the Niners went to the Super Bowl. But like the Niners in 2019 that never played from behind, it felt like they always had Jimmy Garoppolo in a positive game script. And like that's obviously a great spot to be in because you can just run the ball most times. I want to see the Eagles get down by a couple touchdowns, which they did last week. I'll give them that. They got down 2 scores with the Jaguars early, but it's the Jaguars, whatever. I want to see them get down 2 scores by like, a good team like a Tampa or a Green Bay and then see how they fare. You know what I mean? Like that's the big test for me. But the Eagles schedule is mad easy, so they may not get that game for a while. Slayton is the only RW. What does that mean? Only reliable? No. Only maybe he meant wide receiver that can get separation. I don't know if he drops passes at least. He has a chance. Yeah, I mean, he hasn't dropped one yet, so might as well keep going to the well. Philly looking great. Hate to say it, they do. And I had Philly winning the division this year, but I did not think they would look this good. I really didn't. Like, I just did not see that coming at all. I also had the Colts winning their division, which I feel terrible about. I mean, it still could happen, but the Colts are just, oh, they're so bad. Kayvon just might be a no. No, 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 no. We're not going there yet. I mean, Kayvon didn't even have a preseason. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna take time. Luckily, we're not expected to win a Super Bowl this year, so we got time. Still wondering how we looked at all the wide receivers available and chose a dude with the shortest arms ever. Dobbs went in the fourth. Dobbs has been good, man. I gotta say. Packers in the eye. AJ Dillon's back there. He faked the Dillon and wide open. Mercedes Lewis. Aaron Rodgers' first round target, Mercedes Lewis. They just said that was his first catch of the year. That was honestly a beautiful play design. I can't even be that mad at the Giants. You know what I mean? Like that was, man. They had a tight end at fullback. They faked the run to the left to Dillon. They fake a flip to Watson, and then Mercedes Lewis just leaks out and nobody even sees him. Like, it's hard to be mad at that. It is. Like, it's just such a great play design. That is 17-3 Packers. Not a good start. I don't want to say that's the dagger. I feel like that's too early, but we gotta do something on offense. And Rodgers looks locked in right now. He looks like he came to London wanting to score, throw for 5 touchdowns today, which is not what you want to see. Oh my gosh. What year was Mercedes Lewis drafted? Can someone tell me that in the chat? I feel like it was like 2006 or 2007. The guy's been around forever. He's like 38 years old. It's crazy. Packers are doing whatever they want. I agree. That's what this game feels like. They can just do whatever the hell they want. They're calling any play they want, and it's working. It's frustrating. Too bad I have zero confidence in Slayton. Well, you better because he's our wide receiver one, it seems like. Right now, at least. Brightwell lets it bounce. He returns it, though, and that's not good. He gets down to the 14. That was weird. Like the ball bounced, the kickoff bounced in front of Brightwell, and then he had to pick it up and return it, but I don't know what just happened. The Giants have to respond here because this one has the potential to get out of hand here. Jones fakes the handoff to Barkley. Jones has time, and he fumbled the ball. I think the Giants recovered it, but there is a flag, though. Hopefully it's holding in the secondary. We'll see. Because the flag was not by the line of scrimmage. Holding defense. All right. So the Giants just lost the fumble, but they pick up 5 yards and get a first down. You gotta love penalties sometimes. Rasul Douglas was the one charged with the defensive holding. But yeah, Jones can't fumble that. Like I feel like he had a decent amount of time. It wasn't like the greatest pocket, but he had at least 3 seconds. Like what else do you expect? Fake the handoff to Barkley. Jones back to pass again. He's gonna run. Just take off. Just take. There you go. Jones runs and picks up about 4. Oh, damn. Jones got pushed into a guy in a suit and got knocked over. I mean, it was a legal hit, but damn, that was kind of unnecessary. Devondre Campbell. Jones was pushed into that guy could not get out. Oh, oh, that guy on the sideline took Daniel Jones's helmet to his chin. That's gotta hurt. He took it like a champ, though. He got up right away. He's like a guy who looks like he's 60 years old or something, but he got up right away. Saquon Barkley, Wildcat. Here we go. Saquon off to the left. Saquon has room. Barkley all the way down to the 38. What a run. That was great patience. Barkley had great patience. He almost threw Adrian Amos to the ground. I think he did actually, but he kind of brought him down. He had Breda to his left. Barkley just took it, ran to his left. Breda was like a lead blocker in a way. Great blocking by the Giants there. Saquon tried to cut it back in, and I was hoping he would score there. We needed that, but big play by the Giants offense, which obviously most of our big plays are via the run anyway, but and now they go to commercial. But yeah, that was a big play. We needed that. I thought he was gone. I was hoping that was the case. Imagine we took DK instead of Baker. I forgot about DeAndre Baker. What a guy. Oh my gosh. How was Lewis that wide open? Just great play design. It fooled me. As a guy watching the game from a broadcast view, if it fools me, I just feel like it's probably so much harder on the field. So it's like that's why I can't be that mad at it. But I don't know. It's kind of annoying though because that was Mercedes Lewis's first catch in the entire season, and we're in week 5. So that's like not the guy you want catching that. But that's the beauty of it. It was very unexpected. He's a guy who blocks 99% of the time. I love getting screen past the whole drive. It sucks. It really does suck. Losing to the Cowboys with no Dak, and it felt like no Elliott, no more Jones. I don't know what you mean by that. But yeah, losing to the Cowboys with no Dak sucked, and I really thought the Giants were going to win that game. Especially when Saquon went up, he scored the touchdown. The Giants went up 13-6. I thought the Giants were going to win that game. Didn't work, though. New England took this team to OT with a third stringer. In theory, we should be able to keep this close. Yeah, you're not wrong, but I mean, at least with the I don't know how I could defend the Patriots here. How can I defend the Patriots? I mean, they ran the ball effectively, and I try to think, did the Packers have a turnover that game? Oh, there was a pick six. I mean, the pick six because without the pick six and without Romeo Doubs dropping that touchdown, the Packers probably win that game by 2 touchdowns. You know what I mean? Like that game was just close because 2 plays went the wrong way for the Packers. So I guess like in theory, yes, that game went to overtime, but like the Packers were the way better team. Should have been like 31-17. All right, I can't read this chat fast enough. My bad. Giants are back. Start on the Green Bay's 38, 1st and 10. They fake the handoff to Barkley. Jones has a lot of time. He throws to the right. It's caught. Darius Slayton picks up 11 on Eric Stokes. It seems like the Giants are just more, what's the word? Like they want to look down the field more. They're trying to pass the ball downfield more, which is like a very positive sign. They're showing Saquon's vision from last year compared to this year, and it's so true. Saquon's vision the last couple of years has been pretty not good. You know what I mean? Like Devontae Booker outperformed Barkley last year, but now he looks so good now. Jones back to pass. He's sacked. Preston Smith got there. A couple other guys got there. Well, Giants offense was rolling, and then a sack happens. And there was really nowhere to go with that ball. I don't know. I kind of wish Jones just like took off and ran that thing, but uh 10 dropbacks, 1 sack, 3 knockdowns for Daniel Jones. 2nd and 14, the Giants are on the Packers 32. Now the Giants going with a screen pass, but of course, Richie James gets 1-2 yards. If that was the Packers, they would have picked up like 10 yards, but we only get 1.5. So it'll be a 3rd down and about 12, 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12 it's called. Empty set for the Giants. Packers not showing blitz. They only sent 4. Jones has time. Jones over the middle. It's caught. 1st down, Richie James. That was a great throw. I've seen some encouraging Daniel Jones throws today. I have. Of course, I've seen some bad ones. That Darius Slayton miss was terrible, but that was a good one. Very tight spiral right in the chest of Richie James. Giants pick up a 3rd and 12. That's huge. If they can somehow get 7 on this drive, that'd be huge. There's Mike Kafka in the booth. So the Giants are on the Packers 16, 1st and 10. Handoff to Barkley, who picks up only a couple. I feel like Saquon got bent like a pretzel, but he seems fine. That was a scary looking tackle. Why do people say get bent like a pretzel? I guess like pretzels, they have that weird shape, but like there's also like the straight looking pretzels too. I don't know. I feel like there's a better analogy. Like he got bent like like something. Not a pretzel though. I feel like we could do better with that one. All right, 2nd and 9. Giants and the Packers 15. Saquon gets motion to the top of the screen. Jones is back to pass. They throw a screen. It's knocked down. Jonathan Garvin knocked down that one. Garvin and Rashawn Gary, like, I can see how you get those guys confused. Rashawn Gary's 52, Garvin's 53. They both have dreads. Like, they're one number away, and they both have dreads, and they play edge. Like, it's just, that's a confusing one. All right, so third and 9. Giants and the Packers 15. Jones in the shotgun, back to pass. Looks to his right, throws. It's caught, and a 1st down. He picked it up. Darius Slayton with the extra effort. He caught it short and put his hand in the dirt to keep himself up, and he lunged forward for a 1st down. Big catch right there by Darius Slayton. A good throw, too, by Jones. He put it right in his chest, it looks like. Nice. All right, empty set here for Jones. This is like a QB power. Let's see. Is it? I would not mind like a quarterback delayed run here if Jones can do it. No. Now they go to shotgun. Right before the 2-minute warning here. The Giants might let this roll to the 2-minute warning. We'll see. 2:04, 2:03, 2:02. Yep, 2-minute warning. Hey, we're getting there. We're getting to the end zone, maybe. Giants are about 6 yards away from a touchdown. It's 1st down. We're getting there, people. We're getting there. It's been a good drive so far. This guy, Daniel Jones, elevates nothing since we had him. His only all moment was a blooper, ran 80 yards and tripped over his own feet. Yeah, no, you're kind of right. I don't see him like elevate his teammates that often, but I'm kind of seeing it the last couple drives though, but it's just never consistent. Jones getting clobbered. He's made of cotton. Oh, thought he was gone. I thought he was gone too. That Saquon run, I really thought he was gone, but Packers had a couple guys there to get him. Um, we can't trade Saquon. He's the reason the Giants are reasonable to watch. I mean, yeah, you're kind of right. Really can't argue that. I mean, I also don't want to give Saquon like a long contract because that's risky business with a running back, but it would be awful without him right now. Vikings will win the Super Bowl. Mark my words. Kirk Cousins primetime games. I don't know about that. I do like the Vikings, but I don't know. I think the Giants are aware and know they are not going anywhere with Jones. They are just waiting for a solid draft pick, I think. I kind of feel the same way, but like they're also just playing with house money and they're getting wins so far this year. So it's like, let's just have fun while we can. Like I'm trying not to think about the draft and all that, but like if you ask me today, I still think this team drafts a quarterback next year. That's what I think, but that's a question for April. There's not worth talking about right now. Jones has turf toe and tennis elbow. Wow, that's gotta suck. I've never had turf toe. I think I do have tennis elbow right now. Like my elbows hurt. I'm a lefty. This elbow's hurt for me for like 5 years. I thought me and my friend used to play like very high leverage wiffle ball in my backyard. We used to throw like as hard as we can. We probably threw like Jesus, like over 100 pitches every time we played. So I figured I just messed up my elbow doing that. But maybe I have tennis elbow. I don't know. It's more comments than usual. I appreciate you guys engaging in the chat, but I will read them after we score this touchdown, baby. Hopefully. 17-10 and 17-6 is a huge difference. So we better punch this thing in, and Dable better go for it if it's close. First and goal from the 6. Uh-oh. Jones gets motioned out. Do we have the Philly special? We have Saquon with Breda to his right. Gives it to Breda. Breda picks up like 2-3 yards. The Giants pick up half to gain for the touchdown here. I guess the Giants are doing more wildcat because of Daniel Jones' injury. We have not seen Jones run very often. He had that one like 4-yard run where he got pushed into that security guard, but Jones has not had his typical game where he's used his legs very often. Second and goal. Giants are about 2 yards away, 2.5 yards away. Jones flips it to Bellinger. Bellinger's gonna run in, touchdown! What a play! That's a Daniel Bellinger rushing touchdown. Who saw that one coming? It's 17-9. I think this was supposed to be a Philly special. I don't think Bellinger was supposed to run this in. It was Jones in an empty set. He caught it, handed to Saquon reversing, and then Saquon handed it to Bellinger reversing, and then Bellinger ran. Maybe it was a design run. That was a good play, though. Wow. That was fun. Bellinger rushing touchdown. Graham Gano puts it through. 17-10. We're still in this thing. We are still in this thing. Sir. I did not see that coming. We needed a bearded Jones embraces inner Kyle Orton. Wow. That's yikes. Kirk Cousins will never win a Super Bowl. I agree with that. 3-year deal for Barkley Max, and that's if he plays healthy. Yeah, I agree. I'd prefer a 3-year deal. If you go 4 or 5 years, that's so risky. I just don't even want to approach that. Needed to draft a quarterback a few years ago, not named. Yeah, if we drafted a quarterback named Herbert, that would have been a lot better. But here we are. There's one comment in here about Barkley getting injured. I don't like that very often. No, that's effed up, bro. Nah. People are sickos. Jones either doesn't have the line or doesn't have the wide receivers. He can't catch a break. I mean, yeah, he is not. Like, I feel like the only time he had a decent team around him was like weeks 3 and 4 last year, where he had like Galladay healthy and Tony healthy and what the hell was his name? Justin Ross? No, I always get his name wrong. John Ross. John Ross. He was healthy. But yeah, outside of that, I mean, Saquon was getting healthy at that time too. He had that long catch versus the Saints. That one Saints game was like the one time I felt like the Giants had a good team healthy, you know? Why is London turf nicer than MetLife? I couldn't answer that one, but that's probably a good point. I want to know who scouted Jones and Trubisky. What's the correlation there with those two? I don't get it. Like Jones was supposed to be like a mid first round pick, a late first round pick. So the Giants obviously just like took him 6, but Trubisky, yeah, I don't know how Trubisky went ahead of Mahomes, but I wasn't really too much into the NFL draft at that point, so I can't speak on that. The first year I really cared about the draft was 2018 because we had the second overall pick. So, and of course, I went on record of saying I want the Giants to draft Baker and Josh Rosen. So, I F that one up pretty badly. First is this is a touchback. Giants take over on the 25. I know I'm ahead, but I just love that play call. It was awesome. It was a great play call. I don't think anybody saw that coming. I sound like Pete Davidson. That's great. You know, it's funny. My brother looks like Pete Davidson. I'm gonna pull that picture up for you guys after this because I get my dad's already texting me. Aaron Jones run. Oh my. Oh, picks up 11. Julian Love with the tackle. Yeah, I want to find this Pete Davidson picture of my brother. This thing is funny. $53 to go. They swing it out. Another screen pass for Cobb, and he picks up 7-8 yards. Like, have the Packers passed the ball like past 15 yards today? I mean, I guess on the first drive, but it feels like everything since then has just been like a bunch of screens and shit like that. Packers use their first timeout. It'll be a 2nd and 2. They're getting towards midfield. They're probably on like their own 42 or something. I forget where they were. Mark Sanchez doing the game. Jets legend. Butt fumble legend. I can't believe we saw a butt punt this year. And once again, it was by the AFC East. That division, they like ass, I guess. I don't know. Where is this Pete Davidson picture? Can't find this thing. I will find this, I promise you. All right. Packers on their own 44. Rodgers back to pass. He's going to throw over the middle, caught by Tanyan. Covered by Jefferson. Looks like a timeout. Yep, timeout Packers. Rodgers got knocked down there. He was saying something to the ref. I don't know if he thought he was like, I don't know. He was brought down pretty hard by Jihad Ward. He was. I'll give him that. Where is this effing Pete Davidson photo? Like it's in my phone. I don't have that many photos on here. I just wish I knew when I made this meme. Probably a while ago. Rodgers in the shotgun, back to pass. He's going to throw over the middle. It's caught by Randall Cobb. And he's down to the 29. The Packers are just moving very easily here. They're at least going to get a field goal now out of this. Did the Packers? Yeah, they used another timeout. I gotta admit, Darnay Holmes has been getting cooked way too often this year. I was hoping he'd have a better year than this. 38 seconds to go. Packers on the Giants 29. The Packers have 0 timeouts left, so that's good. Rodgers to pass, blitz off the edge. They throw deep, incomplete. Do they throw a flag? No flag. All right, Darnay Holmes. I just criticized him. And he makes a great play. I think Rodgers may have thrown that just a bit short, but he threw it up the seam to Cobb from the slot and hit Darnay Holmes in the back of the helmet, it looked like. Oof. Imagine if Cobb caught that on his helmet or something. That would have been crazy. All right, 2nd and 10, 34 seconds to go. Once again, Green Bay has no timeouts, so I feel like they might just take a couple of end zone shots and then just give it to Mason Crosby if they can't execute. Quick pass outside, but 2 outside as Romeo Dobbs cannot catch that one. I found it. I found the Pete Davidson meme. Here we go. All right. I'll show it to you guys at halftime. But it's funny. Me and my brother, we look nothing alike, so it's kind of funny. But he kind of looks like Pete Davidson, not gonna lie. Not like exactly, but there's some resemblance. 3rd and 10. Rodgers back to pass. There's pressure. Dumps it off to Tanyan. He gets tackled inbounds. Big play. Big play right there by Love. The Packers will have to run their field goal unit onto the field. 15 seconds to go. They should get this off in time, but the Giants are making them rush, which is good. Mason Crosby setting up for a 48-yarder. Crosby's kick. Got it. All right. Well, 2010 at halftime. I mean, could have been worse, I guess. I will say the Packers executed that drive pretty nicely. Luckily, that Randall Cobb play was not a touchdown, so we'll take that. All right, here's the picture. So, where's here's the camera. I don't know if it's gonna load or not. Here we go. So that's my brother, and that's Pete Davidson. I guess you can kind of see it. It's tough. It's tough. I don't know. My camera's not the best, obviously. Yeah, they look a bit like each other, but I call him Pete Davidson sometimes. He's kind of like my brother has that dry sense of humor like Pete Davidson too, so I kind of see the resemblance. Mike Kafka coaching for his NFL career. I don't know about that. Gotta say, I love some of these plays Kafka's calling. I agree. Just so much better than Jason Garrett's crap from the last couple years. I actually like Tyrod. He's our RG3. Oh, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Can someone explain to me what the scouts seen when they picked Daniel Jones? All right, well, he was an Eli Manning clone personality-wise. That already was huge for John Mara and Dave Gettleman, right? He was a 6'4", 6'5" white dude at a Duke. I'm sure that was huge for them as well. Um, he had sneaky athleticism at college, right? He ran the ball pretty well. He I don't know. I guess he had a decent throwing motion. He was kind of accurate, but in terms of being a top 10 pick, I mean, I agree. I don't know what they were looking for, but I just feel like his college career was just kind of average, you know. So I don't know. Bro has a round face while Pete has a watermelon face. Oh shit. He's always injured just like RG3. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, Tyrod I don't know if Tyrod was healthy, I still feel like Jones may have got the start. I don't know. I have no idea. That's an interesting one. Like if Tyrod doesn't get concussed, does he start this game? That would have been an interesting question because Jones, like, he's obviously a bit hampered, but he's not like that hampered, you know. He was white. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much all you need for to be a Giants quarterback, you know. I mean, the Giants have had a couple African American backups from last few years. Geno Smith, who is now a freaking stud, of course. Like it's crazy. Geno Smith is what Russell Wilson was supposed to be, and Russell Wilson was what Geno Smith was supposed to be. It's so weird. And then of course Tyrod Taylor. We had that guy Josh Johnson too. Was that his name? Josh Johnson. Josh Johnson. Yes, it was. Wasn't there a Josh Johnson MLB pitcher? Yeah, that Marlins dude. He was a stud. But yeah, Josh Johnson. There's a few. Um, my question is, who in blue hell is Colt McCoy? I don't know. He's a guy who had a pretty solid college career, I think, right? And then I just don't think he had the arm strength or whatever to be an NFL starter. Rosen, what are you saying about my Josh Rosen, huh? What are you trying to say? I mean, he's another guy, 6'4" white guy who was a good pocket passer, but obviously amounted to nothing in the NFL. I got my friends texting me, fix your Wi-Fi issue. What's up to Chris, Kobe, Box, Leo, Ryan? They're all in a car listening to this. That's funny. Thanks for tuning in, guys. They're saying ask one of my friends for IT help. I do need some type of IT help. My IT help is my brother. I just text him and I'm just like, hey, Moot. I call him Moot. I'm like, Moot, please help. And then he usually says no. So I'm stuck doing it myself. Do you think Seahawks fans will forgive Pete Carroll after seeing how garbage Russ looks? No. I mean, if you mean about the 1 yard touchdown interception or 1 yard intercept, the 1 yard line interception in the Super Bowl, I don't think that will ever be forgiven, honestly, if that's what you mean. But yeah, I don't think that could be forgiven. My dad texted me, hard to watch this garbage. There's always one text from my dad every week about the Giants, and it's not positive. Like you guys think I'm pessimistic, I probably get it from him, but he's worse than me. Like my dad will sometimes like sit down and watch like a Brooklyn Nets game with me, and the Nets will go down like 12-6 in the first quarter. And he's like, "All right, I'm done. They suck." I'm like, "Bro, we're 2 minutes in the game. Like, what are you doing? Just no patience." 2010 at halftime is much better than what I expected. Colt McCoy reminded me of Troy McClure from The Simpsons. I'm not a Simpsons guy. I'm gonna look that up though. Troy McClure. Oh man, this is definitely not a compliment. Is he like supposed to be like their rich neighbor or something like that? I feel like I don't know. I watched the Simpsons movie. That was a pretty good movie. I wonder what year the Simpsons movie came out. It's probably so long ago. It's gonna make me feel old as shit. 2007. Oh my god. I thought it was kind of older to be honest, but wow, still. Uh, Kind of crazy Dwayne Haskins ain't alive no more. I know it's like just anytime an athlete like just passes away in like their 20s or even 30, it's so shocking, man. Like I remember waking up that one morning when Jose Fernandez died, the Marlins pitcher, and like, oh, it was like I was just sick to my stomach like for 5 or 6 hours. It was nuts. And then you watch that game they played the next day. It was so sad. Yeah, stuff like that is just it's very unfortunate. Gotta be safe out there. He's a spokes guy. Who the hell are we talking about? He's a spokes guy, infomercial man, like the ShamWow. The ShamWow guy died too, didn't he? Billy Mays, right? Used to have ShamWow a long time ago. Oh, maybe not. No, Billy Mays was not ShamWow, was he? Oh man, the ShamWow guy has a mugshot. It does not look good. He really let himself go, I guess. Was ShamWow and Billy Mays though? Let's see. He was, right? No. I don't even know. But yeah, Billy Mays thing was crazy too. Like he apparently like went on a plane or something and hit his head, and the guy was dead. Like it was freaking nuts. He wasn't that old either. D. Gordon broke down bad in that game. I remember that. Yeah, D. Gordon went up right-handed, did the Jose Fernandez batting stance. Like, oh my god, yeah. And then he never hits home runs, but of course he hit a home run in that game. That's really cool though. Billy Mays was OxyClean. Okay, I guess I was wrong. I remember that guy's voice though. Billy Mays here. Didn't we have a bald quarterback? He looked like Trailer Park Johnny Sins. I guess Mike Lennon is what you're talking about. That was funny. All right, let's talk about the game because we're just off topic now. Let's go look at the stats real quick while we're here. Giants versus Packers. Jones is 8 for 13, 81 yards. Barkley is 7 for 55, 7.9 per carry. I mean, you got to give him the ball more. It feels like the Giants went away from the pass there and just did a lot of play actions, but they also may have realized the Packers are just not going to let Saquon beat them. But I don't know. I would give Saquon more carries the second half. Like 7 carries and a half for him is not enough. I know the Giants are in like a negative game script. They're down by 2 possessions, but I would still stick with Barkley for now. Aaron Rodgers is 18 for 24, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Aaron Jones, 7 for 35. Oof, excuse me. AJ Dillon, 4 for 21. Randall Cobb, 5 for 76. Jeez. Alan Lazard has a touchdown. Mercedes Lewis has the touchdown. I just realized I started AJ Dillon in a couple fantasy leagues, and he is doing terrible right now. I wish he was having the game that Aaron Jones was having. What else? What else? I just feel like I don't know. Got to give Saquon the ball more. You have to find a way to just try and not stop Rodgers, but just not make it so easy. You know, like he's reading the defense, throwing screen passes, and it just feels way too easy. I guess if Rodgers beats you downfield, then so be it. But he doesn't have his best receivers anymore, so you might as well try and make him beat you downfield. If Alan Lazard catches a 50-yard touchdown, all right. I mean, it happens, you know, but you don't want to go down giving him a bunch of screen passes. I will say, I mean, Daniel Jones had a pretty nice first half. He missed a couple throws and he did fumble, but it didn't count. But it was a pretty good first half. Then, of course, you had the Bellinger touchdown, which was awesome. Bellinger, Bellinger, 1 rush for 2 yards and a touchdown. Look at that. Speaking of fantasy, I feel like fantasy owners have been screwed with Saquon Barkley because Saquon, despite having like 170 yards last week, did not score a touchdown. And now Saquon has his touchdown stolen by Daniel Bellinger. It's kind of funny. Spot on Billy Mays impression. Hey, I don't know if that's true or not, but thank you. How's the game? I just woke up. Hey, what's up? How is the game so far? I mean, it looked ugly at one point. I mean, the Packers they went up like 10-0. We responded with a field goal. Um, the Giants had an awesome touchdown drive where Daniel Bellinger scored a touchdown. Do we get the ball in the second half starts? I believe we do. Yes, we do. Pack gonna make some mistakes, I hope, but they have not been close. I mean, the closest we got was a fumbled punt, but the Packers recovered it. So we can do this. Hey, maybe we can. I'm not betting that, but maybe it's not impossible. I feel like the Giants are like they're keeping pace. Like obviously, as I said multiple times already, the Packers have the more talent, but the Giants are just they're hanging around and a chance to make it 13-20 or even 17-20 after this drive, hopefully. Martindale will adjust his defense. You're probably right. I'm not expecting as many screen passes. Jones made throws that gave Saquon opportunities. Yep, he had the deep ball that was catchable, and then he had the screen pass that Barkley just dropped that would have been a first down. All right, here we go. Kick off to Brightwell. He will kneel it, and the Giants will take over at their own 25. Brian Dable interview here. Here we go. Kayvon Thibodeau loves the camera. He really does. He's got like an Odell personality. Like Kayvon was walking out the locker room and just gives the camera a face. He was like, he's just that type of guy. Daniel Jones under center sends Marcus Johnson in motion. They fake to Barkley again, just like, oh, Jesus. And he's sacked. Rashawn Gary. Scotch Plains fan with high school, Rashawn Gary. There is a flag in the secondary. There is a flag. Let's see. Holding on the defense. So the second time the Packers get a sack in this game, it is taken away because of a defensive hold. Darnell Savage with the hold. That's awesome. So yeah, the Giants should have had 2 sacks in this game against them, but that's definitely a hold. Yeah. Slayton tried to break to the outside, and his back of his head was held. You don't see that very often. Giants take over on their own 30. Barkley up the middle, some tough yards, picks up about 5. There's a stat for you. 59% of the Giants' yards this year have come in the second half, so they have been more of a second half team. This is kind of a similar score to the Titans game, right? Like we were down, it was like 13-0 at halftime, right? This is 2010s, close enough. Handoff to Barkley, runs behind Thomas. They're pushing him forward. Picks up about 3. 3rd and 3 now for the Giants. It's probably a pretty big play in this game, honestly. Jones will be in the shotgun, 2 receivers on the bottom. They motion Slayton to the bottom, 3 receivers on the bottom. Richie James on top. Barkley to his left. Jones back to pass. Over the middle. Caught by Slayton. He's still running. Slayton down the midfield. He made a good catch. That pass was behind him. That was a good catch. Who said Slayton has no hands? That was definitely not me last week. It was one of those mesh plays like Madden. Yeah, Slayton had to like turn around to make that catch. That was awesome. It's one of those plays where they pulled his t-shirt. His t-shirt almost ripped underneath his jersey. Giants right at midfield. They're in Packers territory now. Jones back to pass. He has time. Throws. Caught. First down. Darius Slayton again. There goes that man. Slayton low-key is having like not a monster game, but Giants on the Packers 36. In field goal range now at minimum. Jones is changing this play at the line here. We'll see what they audible to. Jones under center. Hand it to Barkley. Barkley, nice hole. He picks up 5. One of the Packers defensive tackles was able to slow down Barkley. He, hit the hole like super hard, but he was slowed down there. Might have saved a bigger gain, honestly. Giants, hurry up. They're at a 2nd and 5 here on the Packers 31-yard line. Jones again is just calling plays out. Jones snaps. Jones hands to Barkley. Barkley picks up only 1. Another 3rd down here, but the Giants, I think, are 2 for 2 so far on the drive for 3rd downs. It's a 3rd and 4, so very manageable. If you don't get this, do you go for it? I mean, I wouldn't hate it. I don't think I would. I don't think I have the balls personally, but Brian Dable might. 3rd and 4. They send Barkley in motion. Jones with a run. He's going to pick up the 1st down. He slides, and that should be a flag. All right, no flag. Quay Walker just jumped on him after he slid, but okay, no flag. All right. That was a quarterback design run. I love those plays where the quarterback just acts like he's back to pass and just quickly just runs. I love those. They tend to work a lot too, so if you have a mobile quarterback, you might as well do it. So that was a good play call there by the Giants. They're on the Packers 24. Handoff to Barkley. He stopped a rare negative run by Saquon this year. Loses about 1 yard. The Giants have had the ball for 5 minutes here to start the quarter, so that's good. Keep it out of Aaron's hands. I just realized the whole stadium is like green for the Packers. I guess it is a Packers home game, so it makes sense. This Packers defensive tackle, is his name Slayton or something? He's making some plays. 2nd and 10. Jones back to pass. Will look right, throws, caught. David Sills tiptoes on the sideline, picked up an extra 5 yards or so. It's a 7-yard gain to David Sills V. I think that's the 5th, right? V is the 5th. I don't know. I think IV is 4. V is the 5th. I have no idea. I'm not a Roman numeral guy. Look at him tiptoeing that sideline, walking the tightrope, as they say. Tough one. Jones got hit again, man. I will say, man, Daniel Jones ain't a perfect quarterback, but he is so tough. Jones is now a receiver. It's Barkley in the Wildcat with Chris Myrick next to him. This is a weird formation. Barkley on a power. Oh, man. False start. So this 3rd and 3 will now be a 3rd and 8. That's a killer. Ben Bredesen, false start. That is a freaking killer, man. Because I think Saquon would have got this too. I don't know if the defense stopped trying because the whistle was blown, but it looked like Saquon had this thing if this wasn't blown dead. That is annoying. Ben Bredesen, man. Bad penalty. Matt Breida in this game next to Jones. I don't know why Saquon's not in. Weird. 3rd and 8. Giants on the Packers 22. Maybe you can pick up half of this and go for it on fourth down. We'll see. Packers are showing pressure. We'll see if they bring it. One guy backs off. Jones tries to run. He picks up about 3. Rashawn Gary with the tackle. It'll be about a 4th and 5. I think they'll kick the field goal here. They tried the same play as before on third down, just a quarterback run. And if Gary doesn't make that tackle, I think Jones could have, cut to his left and got the first. But so they will kick a field goal. 37 yards here for Graham Gano from the right hash. Gano's kick is good. Don't you know, Graham Gano. 13-20. The Giants are covering, baby. +8's hitting right now. But yeah, that drive probably should have been more. Just a stupid penalty by Ben Bredesen. Evan Neal couldn't stop a sloth. Yikes. You hate to see that coming. A brave play for Jones. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, listen, the guy's tough. That's it. I don't know what that is. I think this guy's promoting a website. I'm a nice guy. You know what? Yeah, strictlybusinessboxing.com. I don't know. Barkley can run in the red zone. I mean, they didn't give him a chance, did they? I mean, they tried to with the Wildcat until Bredesen had a false start. Let's go Giants, blue heart. Penalty killed it. They needed a damn touchdown. I agree. That freaking sucked. Who's number 93? TJ Slayton had a nice drive there for the Packers, defensive tackle. Freaking Rob Gronkowski gets so many commercials, man. It's good for him, though. Slayton was worth keeping for now. Yeah, I mean, without Slayton, this game would have been even worse. So that's hard to imagine. They're keeping it close, man. We're within a touchdown here, so Big Blue will win by 3. We need like a pick 6 or something right here, but yeah, I guess it could happen. Let's see if the Giants can put up at least 23 this game. I don't think they've reached 23 yet this year, right? They've been around 20 just about every game. I think they scored exactly 20 last game, right? 20-12, I think it was. Had the Giants to cover 8.5. I agree. I had them too. Adoree Jackson questionable to return. I don't know if that's true, but if it is, then shit, that's not good. I've been trying to keep off my phone. Return here by Watson, not Deshaun Watson. He almost fumbled. Oh, there we go. Giants say Adoree Jackson's questionable to return with a knee injury. There you go. Holding on the receiving team, so the Packers will get backed up even more. But yeah, coming into the year, I'm sure many of you guys agree with this too, but I said the most valuable player for the Giants defense this year was Adoree Jackson, and that's because of how thin they were at the cornerback position. And if he's out, then like, sheesh, that's going to be rough. They might be picking up 34-year-old Jimmy Smith in free agency next week if that's the case. All right, here we go. Down to our like third and fourth string corners versus Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers back to throw. He has Lazard. Giants have McLeod playing corner. What's his name? Nate McLeod, Nick McLeod, something like that. I'll look it up. But yeah, the Giants are down to McLeod at corner. Nick McLeod. It's not good. This is not a good situation to be in right now. Just feels like Rodgers can pick them apart today. Aaron Jones in the shotgun next to Rodgers. 2 receivers on the bottom. Lazard in motion. They hand to Aaron Jones, and Aaron Jones picks up about 3. This freaking Adoree Jackson injury is pissing me off. My goodness. You just had Aaron Robinson go on IR. Cordell Flott is out. You had to release James Bradbury, not to go back to that, but they are just in such a bad spot at corner right now. I formation, Aaron Jones in the game. They faked Jones. Rodgers goes deep. He's got nobody. It's overthrown the Romeo Dobbs. He was picking on Nick McLeod again. There is a flag. Is it roughing the passer? Illegal contact on 44. Is that Nick McLeod already? What the hell is illegal contact? What does that call? I mean, it was defensive holding, really. I guess that's why Rodgers overthrew him because there was defensive holding on Nick McLeod. 1st and 10. Packers nearing midfield. A.J. Dillon next to Rodgers in the shotgun. Watson in motion. They hand to Dillon. Dillon bounces. Dillon picks up 11. Good vision there by Dillon. He had nothing up the middle, bounced it off the right tackle, picked up 11. David Bakhtiari is not playing. That's weird. They're saying it's not an injury. That's very odd. The sideline reporter said it might be something with the plane ride. I mean, what the hell does that mean? David Bakhtiari, plane, questionable to return. What? Rodgers rolls out to his right. Dexter Lawrence there. Oh, what a throw. Did he catch that? Out of bounds. Out of bounds. No good. Aaron Rodgers almost made an awesome play. One ref said out of bounds, and I think that's the call. But that was close. They got some pressure. Jahad Ward almost got there. Dexter Lawrence was chasing down Rodgers, but that might be a catch. Let's see. I think he caught it. I think he caught it personally. If he dragged that right foot, he was in. Yeah, here's the flag. Here we go. Yep, challenge flag. It was hard to see. They didn't have a zoomed in angle, but he definitely had both feet down if he dragged that right foot. Left foot was down, no doubt about it. We'll see if the turf pellets kicked up or not, but I think he caught it. So that should be a 12-yard gain for Green Bay. Nice play by Rodgers there, I will say. Believe it or not, Slayton been the Giants' best wide receiver for the last 3 years. Yeah, that's probably not wrong. As bad as that is. I just think about that. Like that's so bad. That's embarrassing. Like we need to get some receivers out here, guys. They tried, but Galladay's not good anymore. I like this. We got to stuff and penetrate those holes hard next drive. There we go. Definitely not sexual at all. Hello, France. Thanks for the live play-by-play. Who are your all-time favorite Giants players? I will say for me, Phil Simms, Jeff Hostetler, Eli Manning, Tiki Barber, LT. Okay. I'm kind of with you on two of these. I mean, I was too young for Sims and Hostetler and LT. LT looked like a freaking monster though. Um, I love Eli. Tiki Barber was the reason I got into the Giants. And they're the color blue, and they played in Jersey. That helped too. But I just like the name Tiki Barber, so I was like, oh, I like that guy. So Tiki. Who else do I love? Obviously Odell Beckham. You guys know I'm a huge Odell guy. A lot of guys from that 2011 team I was a big fan of. Antrel Roll, I had his jersey. Huge fan of his. I love JPP. Um, Hakeem Nicks, I loved him too. It just sucks his career was cut short. But like recently, I mean, I don't really have any like. There's nobody on the Giants I've really gravitated to in recent years. You know, like I feel like Kayvon Thibodeau could be that guy if he like turns out to be really good. But we'll see. Landon Collins had his moments. I liked him for a bit. You know, luckily he's back with the team. That's cool. I'm trying to think who I liked back in the earlier days. Hmm. Like Victor Cruz was cool. He was fun to root for. Um, Dominique Rogers Cromartie, I was a fan of his. Guys like that, you know. Any Giants player that was good, you know, pretty much on those winning teams. But yeah, I would say Tiki, Eli, Odell, probably top three. I think he caught this. This is oh man, that's a close one. I think he caught it though. Like that right, let's say this was the ground. His right foot is dragging like right over it. It's so oh my gosh. Game of inches, as they say. Is Ha Ha Dix out there? I don't think he's been on the Packers in like 2 years, bro. Where you been? I don't think he's on the Packers, is he? I think he's a free agent. Yeah, he's a free agent. I don't know what happened to him. He was decent at one point. Yeah, it was a catch. All right, so that call's reversed. But yeah, Ha Ha Clinton Dix, 29 years old, free agent. Your change will win this game. What does that mean? I don't know what you mean by that. I love Shockey and Boss because their names on the jersey. Yeah, Kevin Boss was cool. I have a Phil Simms rookie card. Nice, nice. It's probably worth something nowadays, right? I was never a big football card guy. I collected a lot of baseball cards growing up, even basketball, but not many football cards. I got a Reggie Bush rookie card. I thought that'd be worth something, but it wasn't. Aaron Jones in the backfield, Aaron Rodgers under center. He hands it to Jones up the middle. Jones got low and picked up about 3. 2, 3, maybe 2. 2nd and 8. Zimenez on the tackle. I can't really show you the game. It's like probably copyright or something, so can't really do that for you. I'm sure there's a lot of places to stream the game, though. I will say that. Rodgers on the center. AJ Dillon behind him. 2nd and 8 on the Giants. 36 for Green Bay. He fakes the handoff. Rodgers goes deep. Nearly picked. McKinney was in the area. He dove and couldn't catch it, but Rodgers took a pretty risky shot there. Third and 8, 4 minutes to go in the third. Rodgers in the shotgun, AJ Dillon to his left. Timeout Packers. All right. So they waste the timeout unnecessarily. That's good. So if you hold them to 3, you are still in a 10-point game, 2 possessions, but it's not an easy field goal. It's probably like 50 yards or something. So you should be at church, young man. Yeah, not today. I don't think today is the day for that. Empty set for Rodgers. 4 receivers out wide. Third and 8. Here we go. Giants send 4. Rodgers is going to be sacked. Dexter Lawrence. And I think they're out of field goal range, which is even better. Dexter Lawrence, man, he's turning into the best defensive, or I don't want to say defensive tackle because Aaron Donald, but best nose tackle in the league. Man, he just ran over the right guard, man. And I think that did knock them out of field goal range. Just got to. Like, I don't think they're going to risk this. Wow, that's a huge play right there by Dex. Huge play. 4th and 14 are forced to punt now. Punt will not be caught. It's going to bounce. Oh, man. A very favorable Packers bounce down to the 8-yard line. Damn. So the Giants will have to go 92 yards to get a touchdown and tie this game, but just a huge play by Dexter Lawrence to keep this at a 1-possession game. Big Dexy. About the current Giants players, difficult to root for someone except Saquon. But even Saquon, like, it's easy to root for Saquon when they're winning, but like it's annoying because the Giants will be like 2-8 and then promoting Saquon Barkley all over social media. Like bro, just win some games. Like I don't care. You know what I mean? Like it's annoying. Like the whole team becomes a lot more likable when they're winning games. That's just the truth. It's a game, boys. We're in it. Famous Dex. Get the cheese. All right, get the cheese. Yeah, get the cheese. Let's see. Jarvis Landry's out today. I don't think that would affect anybody's fantasy team. Xavier Howard's out versus the Jets. That's pretty big. The Jets might win that game, honestly. Like, imagine the Jets being 3-2 and the Giants being either 3-2, 4-1. That'd be pretty nuts. Oh shit! Isaiah McKenzie's inactive. I'm starting him in a league. God damn it. I have 3 fantasy teams. One of them is so bad. It's actually in the league where I have friends listening to this right now. So yes, my team in our league is terrible, guys. The one that's called Rex Burkhead ass. That's a bad team. Do I? Oh, I do have McKenzie in. Damn it. All right, so now I have to start Brandon Ayuk at wide receiver, and I think Cam Akers at flex, which is it's just not ideal. What did Cam Akers have last week? Like he had 1.3 fantasy points. That's the guy I want to start right there. Yeah. Oh man, I hate this team. I have Keenan Allen on the IR too. It doesn't help. But damn, this team sucks. As I said, I am facing Rodgers, so not going well. DJ Davidson's getting carted off the field, so another Giants injury. He was their 5th round pick. Oh man, it just never ends. Just never ends with this team. Injury literally hurt. Yeah, Barkley had a Hall of Fame career potential without the injuries. I mean, he still might be able to get there, but like he has to be healthy for the next 4 or 5 years and put up insane numbers. You know what I mean? Like just the injuries definitely hurt him a lot. Jones empty set throws out to Barkley and he's going to lose a yard. Nice play by Devondre Campbell as Barkley kind of he was a bit slow getting up, but I think he's all right. He's limping off a bit. It's not what you want to see. That's the problem. When you give a guy like when you rely on one guy to carry your offense and he's not a quarterback, I mean, the guy is mostly gonna get hurt unless it's like Cooper Cup. He somehow stays healthy, but even he tore his ACL at one point. Jones dumps it off to Breda. He's got a first down. That should be a late hit. What the hell? That should be a late hit. Adrian Amos hit him hard. I think he was out of bounds already, but okay, I guess not. They did one of those play action passes where the running back runs to the flat. I think Matt Braid is still in. Saquon was a bit slow to get up, as I said. Jones has time. He steps up at the right time. There is holding, I think, in the secondary. Jones is still running. He picks up 13, 14 yards. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of flags out there. Jeez. All right. If it stands, it's a 14-yard run for Daniel Jones. We'll see, though. Holding defense. 5-yard penalty will be added, so it should be a 19-yard gain for the Giants. Excuse me. Rasul Douglas, the second time he's had that call today. Oh, yeah. That's a pretty easy one. Apparently, Saquon's in the blue medical tent, so not ideal. Jones flips to Breda, and he loses 2. There's that Slayton dude again, making plays. I thought it was that Slayton guy that we took in the 7th round out of Syracuse, Chris Slayton, a couple years ago, but no, it's not him. I'm trying to, get my my food situation settled here with my brother. I'm texting him what we getting for lunch later, but he goes, "The fuck is good with AJ Dillon?" That's funny. Yeah, I think me and him both start AJ Dillon. 2nd and 11, Giants on their own 39. 1:05 to go in the third. Jones to pass, Jones to throw. He's got a man. Marcus Johnson picks up about 6 or 7. Be a 3rd and about 3 or 4. 3rd and 4. They're saying Barkley's out of the tent and he's like flexing his fingers. It might have been like one of those stingers. 3rd and 4. Giants near midfield. Jones to pass. He got a man. It's caught by Bellinger. And he's still going. He picks up a few extra yards fighting there. Picks up about 15. Giants are hustling to the line here. 8 seconds to go in the third. Do they get another playoff? I don't think they will. No, they won't. All right, so it's 13-20 Packers, but the Giants are over midfield, looking to knot this game up at 20. I don't know what's good with the Saquon injury. Shoot. Saquon went to the locker room now. Questionable to return. It's a shoulder injury. Oh, man. That's the last thing this team needed. Shoulder injuries could be a week, 2 weeks. I mean, it's probably not like a season-ending type thing, but if you have like those AC joint sprains, those are not good. I know Dalvin Cook's had some of those, and I think DeAndre Swift's had one. The last couple of weeks, he's missed games. But yes, Saquon was tackled hard on his shoulder, so it makes sense. It's just not the guy you want to get hurt right now. Uh, oh, here comes the Saquon injury prone label. If we lose, you got to get a Sammy with double provolone and cheddar chips. What the hell is a Sammy? Am I supposed to know what that is? Is it because I'm Italian? Am I supposed to know what that is? The fact that we're in this game with all the injuries, man. Yeah, I mean, says a lot about the coaching, man. That's for sure. Just all these notifications. Saquon Barkley questionable shoulder injury. I mean, you could tell when it happened, Saquon was slow to get up, but I didn't think it'd be this bad. Jones in an empty set. He'll call Breda to the backfield. Now Breda runs behind Jones. Jones with a design quarterback run. He spins and picks up about 4. Not bad. Well, it sounds like Saquon's only going back because the training staff made him. Apparently, he wanted to get back in the game, but they want to be safe about this. Jones to pass. Rashawn Gary show pressure. Now Jones steps up, and Jones picks up a first down. I thought he was going to fumble. Picks up a first down with his legs. Daniel Jones, man. That guy has heart. Jones has 6 for 37 on the ground. Not bad for a bad ankle. Giants on the Packers 31, 1st and 10. Jones hands to Breda. He picks up about 2. Oh, man. Imagine winning this game, though. That'd be freaking crazy. Oh, now Jones has blood all over his hand. That's not good. And Jones is, I guess he got cleated right here. I mean, Daniel Jones is tough. I got to admit, he is a tough dude. Jones rolls to his right. He had Richie James, decides to go deeper. It's caught. Marcus Johnson. Giants with a first down, 14 yards away from the end zone. See, I like that. Jones let that play develop. He could have checked it down to Richie James early. He would have been short of the sticks, but he waited, gave it to Marcus Johnson for a first down. That was the right play. Aaron Rodgers is shaking his head on the sideline right now. 14 yards out, 1st and 10. They hand it to Brightwell. Gary Brightwell pinballs off a couple guys, gets about 3 yards, maybe 2. I don't know if Saquon's coming back, so this might be a Breda Brightwell show the rest of the way, which, you don't want that. The Giants, though, they're finding ways to be competitive, which I love. And despite the talent discrepancy out here and the Packers being the way more talented team, the Giants are literally 11 yards away from tying this game, which is insane. Brightwell's the back, Jones under center, 2nd and 7. Darius Slayton in motion. They send him again in motion. They fake the handoff. Jones rolls to his left. Jones throws. He's got a man. It's caught, and he picks up 5 yards. It's Chris Myrick. I thought he had a chance to score, but he's not very fast. It'll be a 3rd and 2 as Rodgers continues to shake his head on the sidelines. They just cut the Rodgers every time. He's just like. 3rd and 3. The Giants have ran a couple of design quarterback runs here. I would like to see them maybe just run the ball here, see where they go, and then go for it on 4th down, because I think this might be 4-down territory. You might as well. They fake the handoff. He's got him. No, he's got him. He's got him. He's got Sills. Sills down to the 2. And the Giants are 2 yards away from the end zone. They ran this play before. Play action to Brightwell. Brightwell ran to the flat. David Sills was near the flat, a little behind the running back, and he just leaked out. He was open. And a touchdown saving tackle there by one of the, I think that was Quay Walker, the rookie for the Packers. Oh my God, another injury. This one's Ben Bredesen, I think it was. Is Joshua Izuda active? But yeah, the Giants are 2 yards away from tying this game in the 4th quarter versus the Packers. I mean, holy crap. Who are the backup at the RB positions? Matt Breida and Gary Brightwell. That's I think that's it. If this is typical Giants, they will turn it over. No, those Giants are gone. That was the Gettleman Giants. It's a new chapter. We're fine. I thought they're going to score. I mean, I could be stupid, but I think they're going to score. If injuries was a stat, the Giants will be leading in that department. The Giants and the Ravens, they are very injured teams this year. Last 2 years, I should say. Galladay will improve his game with the Giants. I mean, I don't even know. I would like to think so, but there's not even a guarantee that Galladay gets his spot back. I mean, let's say David Sills has a nice couple games before he returns. I mean, there's no guarantee Galladay will even play that much. Our defense is playing strong. Yes, they are. That sack by Dexter Lawrence was huge last drive. Time to L1RL. These MFers, what does that mean? L1. I'm thinking like PlayStation controller. L1RL. I don't know. Gotta explain that one, Mr. Leon. I don't know if I agree with this way of thinking, but okay. I'm never glad to see somebody get hurt. I can't say that, but I see what you mean. Maybe the Giants' offensive line will improve. Jones is 7 for 7, 55 yards this drive. Holy crap. What a drive by him. He also ran for that 1st down, too. 1st and goal. Handoff. No handoff to Brightwell. Jones keeps it. Jones throws back of the end zone, incomplete. That was a smart play. You don't want to take a sack there. That's it. Jones is 18 for 24, 170. He might reach 200 yards for the first time this year, which would be pretty insane, especially with all these guys out. I was honestly just kind of hoping they would just run like 2 or 3 quarterback sneaks. I feel like that can get them in the end zone. Call me Joe Judge, but it might work. Jones, handoff to Brightwell. Brightwell, I think he's in. He's in. Touchdown, Giants. It's 19-20. That was Brightwell's first NFL touchdown. Dable says one. They're going for the extra point. The Giants are a Graham Gano extra point from tying this game at 20 in the fourth quarter. What a drive by Daniel Jones, man. Jeez. Pretty good blocking up front. Brightwell just put his head down. He got it. Like, Brightwell was stopped about a yard short of the end zone, but they just kept pushing. Graham Gano, extra point. Got it. We're tied up here. We are tied up in London with the Green Bay Packers. Man. The Giants, man. They might be them. I don't know. They might be them. Kafka, thank you. I mean, yeah. Kafka's making the right play calls. Jones is making the right decisions. It's all looking good. Neil did something. I don't know if Neil was in on that play. That was more of like a Feliciano Glowinski type play, but maybe it was Neil. I didn't even see him there. Best drive of the year. I think you're probably right. That probably was the best Giants drive of the entire year. Great drive by the Giants. Such toughness from DJ and the squad. Absolutely. Touchdown, Harry. I meant Gary. Yeah, touchdown, Gary. Gary Brightwell, first touchdown. Guys, like oh man, they're just like one turnover, or maybe one stop away from like winning this thing. It's just insane. Like, I thought the Giants would cover the +8, but I did not think we are gonna win the game. Like, man, be crazy. I'm still tired though. Even though the Giants are playing well, I'm still tired. Nothing can fix that right now. Cole, this is a horrendous take. I gotta be honest. We are not keeping Saquon out for the rest of the rest of the game. Sorry. I thought you meant rest of the year. I was like, what? No. Keep him out rest of the game. Yes. Okay. That's not a bad take. My bad. Yeah, I don't think Saquon's coming back regardless, but I get what you're saying. I guess that's to be frank. Is that what TBF means? To Jones, he's really showing us what he's got so far. Yeah, I mean, Jones has shown improvements. That's definitely true. Especially with the guys he has around them. Okay, he pushed him in the back. Brightwell got stuffed. Okay, Neil pushed him in. Okay, yeah, that definitely would help. Oh, that's actually true. I forgot about this. They started at their own 12. Yeah, that's a 92. Wait, no, not 88 yard drive. To be honest, I didn't think the game was tied 2020 in the fourth quarter. They got the Aaron Rodgers lookalike in the stands. It's pretty funny. They put Aaron Rodgers, not Aaron Rodgers, in a side by side. That's funny. Someone said, "Let's go, Brandon," in the chat. Oh my god. Touchback. Giants will, not Giants. The Packers will start at their 25. $10:08 to go, fourth quarter. Packers on their own 25. The Giants are down to like their third and fourth string corners, too. That's another thing to keep in mind. Rodgers to pass. Rodgers goes deep. Incomplete. Looked like Lazard and Rodgers were not on the same page or something. Christian Watson has a hamstring injury, so he's questionable now. A lot of injuries this game. I don't know if it's London or the early game or what, but something going on here. Rodgers fakes the handoff, throws, and dropped. Good coverage there, though, by McLeod. Randall Cobb could not hang on. It's a 3rd and 10. Man, nice play. Nick McLeod. I thought Rodgers put it in a good spot, but McLeod made a nice play. 3rd and 10. Pressure on the edge. Rodgers goes deep. It's going to be. Oh, he almost caught that. Incomplete. Allen Lazard almost made one of the most insane catches you'll ever see, but he dropped it. And that was Fabian Moreau, who continues to look really good. It was one-on-one. Moreau got his head turned at the last second. It went off Moreau's back. And then the receiver, Lazard, like almost caught it off that deflection somehow. Oh, it would have been insane, but no, it's a drop. The Packers will punt the ball. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, that would have been terrible. The punt hit a Giant in the back. And obviously the Packers could have recovered that, but the ball bounced out of bounds. That would have been so sad. Every Packers player is just going like this on the bench. That would have been so bad. Oh my gosh. It hit the hand of one of the Giants special teams players. That would have been such a, oh my gosh. That would have been like a very Giants thing right there to get that stop. And then it was Jason Pinnock. I think that's the Jets guy. It hit off his hand, and the thing was, a loose ball. And if the Packers recovered it, they would have got the ball back. But scary stuff right there. Scary stuff. Moreau is a bum. That's false. He might have been a bum on your stupid Falcons, but this is actually the guy who looks like Pete Davidson. I showed the chat the picture of you and Pete Moot, and yeah, because someone said I sounded like Pete Davidson, which I don't know if that's true, but then I said no, my brother looks like Pete Davidson. We need another TD and it's over. I don't know about over. I mean, I would not bet against Aaron Rodgers in a 2-minute drill, but can't leave him with the ball last try. How much time is left in this game? Because it's got to be like 8 minutes left. I don't know if the Giants will have like an entire 8-minute drive here, but if you can hold on to the ball and not give it back, that'd be the best. There's 9:40 to go. Yeah, it's probably not likely to hold on to the ball the whole quarter. Saquon's on the field, really? Did I miss that? Oh shit, he is. Wow. Okay, Saquon's back. That's cool. All right, gives us an even better chance to win. Nearly had a heart attack. Yeah, that was. Oh my gosh, that would have been like such a buzzkill. Hell yeah, G-Men and Packers got a rivalry. Their games. That's actually true, man. Like I feel like every Giants Packers game I've watched is just really close. The 2 playoff games, 07 and 11. The Giants lost like 38-35 one time to the Packers. I think that was the 2011 season. Then they played in like 2012, and that was another really close game. I remember DJ Ware had a 2-point conversion to tie the game, and then the Packers came down and won it. But yeah, these teams do play close games. I don't know what it is. They played that game in the snow in Daniel Jones's rookie year. I forget if that was close or not. I don't think we got blown out, though. I know we lost, but I don't think it was a blowout. All right, Saquon is back. Jones in the shotgun with Bellinger in motion. He's got both running backs next to him. Jones back to pass. They're looking to develop a screen. They do. Breda picks up nothing. He may have lost a foot. All right, not the best play call to start things out. 2nd and 10. You can't go 3 and out here for the Giants. You got to get something. You got to at least pin the Packers at worst. You got to get, actually, they can pin them. They're at the 40 already. So let's see. Throw to Barkley. Barkley catches. Barkley makes a guy miss. Barkley down to the 20. Oh my God. Saquon Barkley was a receiver. He ran a drag route. He picked up like 25 yards. Oh man, out the locker room with a vengeance. Saquon, whoop, made a guy miss. And then got pushed out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Oh, nobody covered him. Wow, that was something broke down there with the Packers defense. Daniel Jones over 200 yards, baby. First time this year. Here we go. Run up the middle. Matt Breida picks up 12. Oh my God. We might pull this off. We really might pull this off. 8 minutes to go. 8 and change. 8 and 15. Packers defense looking like Swiss cheese out here. First and goal for the Giants. Tie game. 8 minutes to go. Can't make mistakes here. You have to leave this at minimum going up 3. Do not fumble. No interceptions. Nothing stupid. Jones won the keeper. Oh, Jones got hit hard. Jeez. Picked up like 5. Man, he had a lead blocker with Tanner Hudson. He got his guy. But Adrian Amos put a shoulder right into Jones's head. Ooh, that was scary. Jones can't get hurt because I am not for this Davis Webb here. It would be Cal versus Cal, Rodgers versus Webb, but I just don't want to see it. Saquon's in the Wildcat. Jones is a receiver on top of the screen. The Packers are stacking the box. Got like 9 guys in the box. Low snap. Barkley up the middle. Oh, he's a yard short. He almost scored a great tackle there at the end. There's a flag. Hopefully it's not like an illegal motion or something. We'll see. Maybe illegal formation. It's not looking good for the Giants, this penalty. Illegal formation. Something with Andrew Thomas not being lined up correctly. Thomas was on the right side. I don't know. Did they not have enough guys on the line? Like, I know you're supposed to have like 7 guys on the line, but maybe that was it. I don't know. Oh, man. They had the ball in the 1. Now they're back to the freaking 10. That is a killer. Shit. Another bad penalty. Jones to pass. Jones throws. It's caught down to the 4. His slash should be a flag. Come on. Thank you. There you go. Stupid Packers. Idiots. Rasul Douglas with his 3rd penalty of the day. He just threw Slayton down after the whistle. I appreciate that. That'll be unnecessary roughness. Half the distance. First down, Giants. What a moron. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Packers fans better run Rasul Douglas out of town like they did with Kevin King. Is Kevin King still on the Packers? He might be. I don't know. But yeah, that's such an unnecessary. That's just douchey. Never mind costing your football team a game, but it's douchey. He just threw him down like after the whistle. What an idiot. All right. First and goal. Saquon and the Wildcat. Saquon runs to his right. Saquon's got the angle, and he's in. Touchdown, Giants. They take the lead, 26-20. Holy crap. This is nuts. This is nuts. Brian Dable, Coach of the Year. Just give him Coach of the Year. Just give him Coach of the Year. I don't care what happens the rest of the year. Give that man Coach of the Year. Graham Gano, this is a big extra point. You can't miss this one. Oh, low snap. He got it. All right, good. 27-20. The New York Football freaking Giants are winning versus the Green Bay Packers on the road. Kind of on the road. Nice block by Brightwell. Saquon did his little, fillet touchdown celebration. Oh man, what a game. What a game. This is going to be unforgettable. This will be one of those Giants games we remember for the next 20 years if they pull this one off. Awesome indeed. I remember Giants Packers games and Eagles usually lose to the Cowboys. There's really no other team that gives us trouble. I feel like we beat the Cowboys. Yeah, I mean, it's true. We over 23. Wow, yeah, that's the most points we scored this year, 27. It's just crazy how this game has gone though. Like, I think everybody expected this game to be like if the Giants would win, it would be like Saquon Barkley having like 150 rushing yards. Not even that. Like Saquon has 70 rushing yards, 5.4 a carry, which is really good. But Daniel Jones is the one like really, being efficient. 21 of 27, 217. Good play calls by Kafka, the Bellinger rushing touchdown and just crap like that. Who else scored a touchdown? Brightwell had a touchdown. Saquon. And there was 2 field goals. The Giants have outscored the Packers 17-0 in the second half of this game. I didn't see it coming, guys. I really did not see this coming. Let's see. Packers on their own 25. They faked the handoff. Rodgers throws out of bounds. There was some pressure there by Jihad Ward, I think. Rodgers really had nowhere to go with that, it looked like. 2nd and 10, 6:01 to go in the fourth. And remember, the Packers burnt the timeout because they couldn't get a playoff in time. So that might come back to bite them. We'll see. But that is big right now as we look at it. Packers in 11 personnel. They hand to Jones. Jones bounces to the outside. He picks up 6. Good run by Aaron Jones. 3rd and about 4 for Green Bay. 5:40 to go. This one of the bigger plays in the game right here. Packers on their own 31. Rodgers to pass. Rodgers backpedals. He throws. He's got a man. He's going to pick up a first. Damn it. Robert Tonyan. He leaked out of the backfield and nobody was near him, so he picked up like 15 yards. I don't know what the hell happened there. I guess he was in the block. Yeah, he was in the block at first, then he leaked out. Kind of like a delayed route, and no Giant was in the area. They almost got pressure, though. Nick Williams, Kayvon Thibodeau, they knocked Rodgers down after that play. The pressure was there. Rodgers is 21 of 32. Injured Giant is Fabian Moreau, which is like, bro, like how many corners are we going to be down this year? This is like the 5th guy. Oh, my God. Ah, man. My opinion as a Bills fan, the Eagles are overhyped. They beat trash teams. That's true. The Eagles do beat the crap out of bad teams. That's 100% true. But we got to see what happens, when they play good teams. And I don't think the Eagles play a good team for a while. So it might be a wait and see. First and 10. Packers on their own 45. Rodgers snaps. He hands to Dillon. Dillon hit hard. Sheesh. Timon Fox. Dillon picks up only 2. Giants are 4 minutes away from, possibly going 4-1. There was a guy in the crowd that looked just like Jason Kidd, but with white hair. It's pretty random, but it's what came to mind. Rodgers swings it out. Randall Cobb, good blocking by Lazard, and I think Cobb got a first down. He's close. They'll give him the first down. Randall Cobb, 7 catches, 99 yards. I wonder when the last time Cobb had 100 yards. It's probably been a long time. Packers over midfield, first down. He flips it to Jones, and Jones has room, picks up 8. Tackle by number 35. I couldn't even tell you who that is. We're going to look this up. Justin Lane. Oh my gosh. We're just throwing out whoever the hell. This is crazy. I think Justin Lane was one of those guys they signed like right before the season started because he was released by one team and picked up right before the year started, maybe like a week before the regular season. That's who's playing starting cornerback for us right now. Nick McLeod, Justin Lane. I mean, just what a world. Fakes the handoff, throws the Lazard. He dropped it. Nice hit. Justin Lane. There's that man right on cue. That hit by Lane jarred that loose. It looked like Lazard never caught it cleanly. He didn't. No, I never caught it cleanly, but that hit jarred it loose. So 3:19 to go. 3rd and 2 for Green Bay. You're assuming this is 4-down territory, so you'll have to get 2 more stops. Giants are playing off. I mean, they can go to quick out here for Lazard if they need it. That's exactly what they do. How come I can see this and the Giants defense doesn't see it? They literally did exactly that. An out route to Lazard to pick up a first down. I mean, come on. Like he literally played 10 yards off him, and then Packers needed 3 yards to get. You know what I mean? And Rodgers got it, flipped it out to Lazard on an out route, and it was simple pitch and catch. It's just bad defense. If you're gonna lose, go down trying. Give them the first down. The Packers even have Amari Rodgers at receiver. They're down pretty thin as well. Rodgers throws a slant to Romeo Doubs, 8 yards. Julian Love, Nick McLeod on the tackle. 2:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Packers are driving, though. Packers on the Giants' 19-yard line. The interesting question is, if the Packers score a touchdown, do you think they go for the win or the tie? I don't know. I think the Packers would go for the tie. But back-to-back overtime games in a row is rough, especially traveling to London. So I don't know. Maybe they do go for it. I'm really not sure. Rodgers fakes the handoff. Tanyan. First down, picks up 5. 2-minute warning. Packers are about 15 yards away from the end zone, trying to tie this game. Giants defense just needs a goal line stand, and we'll be all right. Hello. Do you play Madden 22? No, I play Madden 17, like dead ass. I play Madden 17. I don't buy the new Maddens. I'm not giving them my money. It's just the same shit every year. I'm not doing it. So I play Madden 17. And the Giants were good in that game, so it's kind of fun. That was the same offseason we signed like Janoris Jenkins, Snacks Harrison, and Vernon. So the Giants were rated pretty highly. Our division's really tough. Toughest division. I don't know about toughest. I mean, I still think the AFC West with the Chiefs, Chargers. I know the Broncos aren't as good as we thought, but like they still have a great defense, and the Raiders even are not that bad. I would pick that division, but Yeah, I mean, I think that the NFC East is definitely like top 3 toughest division, which is kinda surprising. Um, I don't know, man. This is quite the game, though. I really did not think I'd be sitting here in the 4th quarter talking about an exciting football game. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it feels good, but I figured by this point we'd be talking about like what we're eating for lunch today in fantasy football. But no, we got a good game here. Anyone have any like good bets they're making today in the NFL? I haven't placed any. I usually place bets like 12:30 before games start. So if anyone has any like bets they feel good about, let me know. I haven't even checked the line since Thursday. I love the Buccaneers today. I think they're gonna freaking kill the Falcons. That's one. But there might have been another one. I think Seattle was like a +6. It's too much disrespect. NFC beast. I guess besides Washington, the NFC East does look good. The Cowboys are winning with their backup. The Giants are winning with backups everywhere, and the Eagles are you know they have the best record in the NFL right now. So, all right, here we go. Here we go. Packers are 14 yards away, 14 and a half yards away from the end zone. They got a 1st and 10, 1:58 to go. Packers only have 2 timeouts. The Giants have all 3. Rodgers in the shotgun, 3 receivers. Jones to his right. He hands to Aaron Jones. Jones has a hole. Jones picks up 7. Now I wonder if they pick up the 1st down if the Giants will start calling timeouts. I'm interested to see how Brian Dable will manage this situation as a head coach. Because this is where like strategy and playing chess really comes into it as a head coach. Like the Packers want to run this clock down as much as possible, but the Giants also want to have a chance to get the ball back. So you might see Dable start to call timeouts, especially if the Packers pick up this 1st down. We'll see. We'll see. 3 receivers again. Aaron Jones, same formation. They hand to Jones, same play. This time he was stopped. Only got a yard. Do the Giants use a timeout? They do. The Giants do call a timeout. Okay. So it's a 3rd down, 1:11 to go. It'll be like a 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2 for Green Bay. I think it's a smart timeout if you're Dable. I do. I don't hate it. If you let the clock run down, I mean, like you're not giving yourself a chance. I mean, the Giants have Graham Gano. You might as well get the ball back if you can in case they tie it and then try to win this one 30-27 if you can. Seems like Rodgers had a play in mind he wanted to go to, so let's see. 3rd and 2. Biggest play of the game thus far. A.J. Dillon enters the game for Aaron Jones. We'll see if they run the ball. This will be interesting. 3 receivers to the left. Tanyan at tight end, bottom of the screen. Rodgers throws. Batted and nearly picked. Tay Crowder almost. Almost. Well, now it's 4th and 2. Packers have to go for it. The Giants are 1 play away from possibly pulling this off. Oh, Tay Crowder, so close to picking that thing off. It was Kayvon, I think, right? He knocked that away. It hit off Kayvon's shoulder pad and just popped straight up in the air. 4th and 2. 4th and 2. Here we go. Game on the line here. 3 receivers for the Packers. If the Giants get to stop, it's pretty much over. Rodgers to throw. It's batted. It's incomplete. The Giants are gonna win. The Giants win. Holy crap. What? They batted down 2 passes in a row. That was Nick Williams, I believe. Oh my gosh. Can you guys believe this? The Giants are going 4-1. Well, I shouldn't. I mean, they're not math. It's not mathematically over, but like, there's a 99.9% chance they're going 4-1. Oh wait, that was not Nick Williams. Why'd the camera show him? Was that McKinney? Maybe. Yes, it was. McKinney batted it up. Awesome. What a time to be a Giants fan. What a time. They're taking knees. I mean, wait, is it mathematically over? I think the Packers can get the ball back with like 15 seconds left. But the Giants are taking knees. I guess they're not gonna, you know, put it to chance, which I don't blame them. Man, what a game. 8-point underdogs versus the Packers, bro. 8-point underdogs. You know, people, there's that narrative that the Giants have not had any impressive wins this year. Well, that narrative's dead now. This is a very impressive win. I know this is not the Packers. Like, this is not the best Packers team they've had, but like, this is still a really good team. What just happened? All right, so the clock didn't run, and now there's like an issue with the clock. Jones took a knee, but wait, what? All right, so they're going to take 2 seconds off the clock. That's fair. So 58 seconds to go. The Giants will have to take a knee. They can run it down to about 17 seconds, maybe. But the Giants will have to punt the ball to Green Bay at some point. And of course, you run the risk of, having your punt blocked. Jones is like waiting to take these knees on purpose. This is good strategy. Packers look big mad. All right, there's like a 16-second difference, or no, 15-second difference. That's actually true. The Giants could take a safety. That's not the worst. Not the worst idea. I think Dable's going to take a timeout here. I don't know why the clock just stopped. There's 15 seconds to go. 18 seconds on the play clock. That would mean the game's over. I don't know what's going on with the clock. This is weird. These games are not over till they're over, though. I just watched a video last night about the Browns and Jets game from week 2 about how improbable that was. And now I'm just like, all right, nothing's safe. We're not celebrating yet. Matt LaFleur is like, why did they stop the clock? That's effing bullshit. Like, you can hear him talking. So they're putting the game clock at 25 seconds, game clock at 10 seconds. All right, the Giants will call a timeout. 14 seconds to go. So I don't hate the idea of taking a safety. You don't hurt yourself. You're making it 27-22. Still a 5-point game, so a field goal can't hurt you. But obviously, if you punt the ball, it could get blocked and recovered for a touchdown by the Packers. So it's almost safer to take a safety here. As stupid as that sounds, but it is. But we'll see how he plays it. Just crazy game, man. Crazy game. They were down 20-10 at halftime, I think it was. Daniel Jones on a bad ankle comes out here and has one of his best games in a long time. I mean, he's been playing better the past few weeks, but this is the most I've been impressed with Jones because at least he took some deep shots this game, which I liked. There we go. Here comes the safety. Gillian in the back of the end zone, back corner. He runs out of bounds. All right, so 27-22. There's 10 seconds to go in the game. I don't know if they're going to call a holding or not. Yeah, I guess they are. Yeah. A lot of guys are holding there. All right, so there's 10 seconds. I think the Packers will have time for a return and maybe a Hail Mary, which, Hail Mary Aaron Rodgers is not it's not a situation you want to be in, but we'll see. Just want it to be over. I just can we just call the game right now? Of course, they're showing the Aaron Rodgers Hail Mary 2016 when Eli Apple was a spectator and didn't even care to play defense. Such a ridiculous play. I still can't get over that stupid play because if that play doesn't happen in 2016, the Giants might have won that game. I know the final score was ugly, but Odell dropped a touchdown or two, and somebody else dropped one. Shepard might have dropped. I don't know. It was a bad game. But without that play, I think we could have won. All right. And that, of course, was the last Giants playoff game, so it still hits close to home. Here we go. Gillian, punt. They put 11 seconds on the clock now. Okay, Amari Rodgers will return. Amari Rodgers down to the 41. 7 seconds to go. All right, so the Packers may have time for 2 plays. It depends how they want to go after this. They can run a quick out, pick up maybe 5-10 yards. If they go Hail Mary, that's probably only time for 1 play, but we'll see how they go about this. No timeouts left. The Giants have 1. Rodgers can definitely reach the end zone from here, so that, of course, is concerning. And we'll see how he plays this. To reach the end zone, you're going to have to throw it at least 60 yards in the air, but I think Rodgers has the arm strength to do this one. We'll see how the Giants play it. No, false start. Yeah, false start. That's big. False start on Green Bay, which is you can't have that if you're the Packers. They did run 2 seconds off the play clock. Yeah, that has to be fixed. Yeah. First and 15. Packers on their own 36. Rodgers may have to throw this 70 yards to reach the end zone at this point. And there he goes. He does that roll to the left. Rodgers. Ball's loose. Recovered by Green Bay. And that's the game. Giants win. Improbable. 8-point underdogs in London. I think Kayvon might have got that sack, but holy crap, what a game. The New York Football Giants are 4-1, people. They're 4-1. Who would have thought? Such a great game. Daniel Jones played great. Offensive play calling was great. Defense in the second half was just stupid good. It's nuts. Saquon Barkley gets hurt, comes back in the game. Brightwell scored a touchdown. Darius Slayton had a good game. I just like so much went right. Best start since 2009 when they were 5-0. This is even better than 2016 when they went 11-5. Just crazy. Oh, Kayvon got instant pressure on that play. Jeez, Rodgers did a good job of like trying to get out of that. That was O'Shane Zimenez. O'Shane Zimenez got the Jahad Ward was close. Wow. Yep. And I think if O'Shane doesn't get there, Rodgers probably reaches the end zone or at least close to it. And at that point, you never know. So thank God he got there in time. And good job by O'Shane. Like he was a guy who was written off by everybody. So it's nice to see him come in here and make plays. Brian Dable, 4-1. Tell you what, man. I mean, once the future's bright with this team, it really is. I mean, once the Giants get the talent, it's going to be a lot better here. Of course, a lot of this year was like cleaning up the whole Gettleman mess, but once they get the talent here next year, I mean, this team's going to be good. I think they got the right coach, and I mean it this time. We said this with Joe Judge, but I think Dable's different. Oh man. Let's look at the final numbers here. I'll get to the chat in a second, guys. Sorry. I'm just curious what the numbers were. Total yards, the Giants beat them 338 to 301. Giants had more passing yards by 6. That's a surprise. Giants beat them in rushing yards. Giants beat them in yards per play. Tied in first downs. Giants were better on third down efficiency. Packers ran 2 more total plays. Giants had 1 more sack. Penalties wise, the Giants had more yardage penalties, so not ideal, but no interceptions. And the Giants won time of possession 32-11 to 27-49. So that's good. That helps. For the Giants, Daniel Jones, 21 of 27, 217, no picks, no interceptions. Saquon only had 13 carries. I mean, this was a game where we came into it thinking Saquon might get like 30 carries again. Like it was going to be one of those games, but it just wasn't. Of course, he left in the game. He left the game with the shoulder injury for a drive or two, but came back. Jones, 5.4 carry. Daniel Jones, not his most efficient rushing game, 10 for 37, but definitely had some big runs in there. Matt Breida, 4 for 14. Gary Brightwell, 2 for 5 and a touchdown. Daniel Bellinger, 1 for 2 and a touchdown. Darius Slayton, 6 for 79. Saquon, 3 for 36. Marcus Johnson, 3 for 35. Daniel Bellinger, 2 for 22. Richie James, 2 for 16. Julian Love led them in tackles, 5 solo. Adoree Jackson, 4 tackles. Of course, he left the game. I don't think he came back. Dexter Lawrence had a sack. O'Shane Zimenez sack. Who else made plays? Tay Crowder, I think. Did he make a play? Tay Crowder almost had the interception, I remember. But yeah, I mean, just unbelievable. Just crazy. Madness here. There you go, Chris. I appreciate you, buddy. I mean, I know Chris said last stream he'll donate if we score 35, but you know what? I think he's giving me a bit leeway here because this is probably the best Giants victory in a long time. This is awesome. I appreciate that, Chris. Yeah, DJ balled out. Can't hate. You know what I mean? It's one of those games where I'm sure you'll see people call him the franchise quarterback, but you know what? I'll let them have it this week. This is such a good win. I'm just going to enjoy it. It's awesome. I would have felt embarrassed wearing a cheese-headed London. Even worse now. Hell yeah. Imagine being a Packers fan and making that trip to see them lose to the freaking Giants. That's terrible. Tibbs played good too. I mean, yeah, I think Thibodeau got some pressures for sure, especially that last play. He was the first one there. Finally won a game you streamed. Yes, I actually didn't even realize that. I think the Giants were 0-3 before in games I streamed, so the curse is broken. No turnovers. Oh, mama, that's a lovely stat. Yes, it is. Let's go, boys. We were supposed to get blown out, and we came out with a W. Hell yeah. I didn't expect to win. As I said, I picked the Giants +8. I figured they would keep it close, lose this game by 5, 6, 7 points, but did not expect the Giants win, especially by 5. I expected maybe a Giants win on a field goal, but to win by 5, pretty much 7, crazy. I gotta turn this like nature channel off. What the hell is this? Gotta get some football on here. What is going on? I hate this PC. Fox Sunday. Let's see. DJ's tough, absolutely. Listen, you can question Jones's ability as a quarterback sometimes, but you can't question that man's toughness. He's tough as balls, nails, whatever you want to say. Thanks for the Superman. Film Flam, man. I appreciate that very much. What a game versus the Packers. Best start since 09. Stand up. That's like entertainer right there. I'm not going to steal his thing, but I don't have the energy to do stand-ups every time. I apologize. That's why I have boring-ass intros. I'm a boring guy. Does this count as a primetime win for DJ or not? I'm going to say no because Kirk Cousins won in this slot last week, and we know Kirk Cousins in primetime. So I'll say no, but you know the whole country's watching, at least for people that wake up early. Actually, it's more than just our country. There's multiple countries watching. So this coaching staff is top 5 in the NFL, period. I would have to go up and down the list, but I don't hate it. Right off the bat, I don't hate it. UK cheese pack hitting dip. Yes, sir. Oh, man. I'm glad the Packers lost. Hell yeah. I mean, I don't care who we beat. I just want to win. Let's go. Darius Slayton said, give me minutes this game. He got his minutes, man. Did a great job, Mike, tonight. Hey, the Giants did a better job, but I appreciate that. Holy cow. Loving it. What a game. Congrats to the Giants. Thanks for the live. I subbed to your channel. Is that quiet and relaxing and great play-by-play. See, that's what I mean. I'm a quiet guy. I appreciate that, though. Definitely not a loud guy. If you're here for someone being loud and obnoxious, that's pretty much not me, you know? Was there a safety? Yes, the Giants took a safety on purpose with the punter, Gillian. It was the right place. I like the way Dable handled the last like 30 seconds. He did a good job. DJ, a freaking warrior. DJ, true warrior. Jones bleeds for the Giants. He did bleed in this game. That is very true. The frustration on Aaron's face was the best part. I saw that. He was just like shaking his head the entire time in the fourth quarter. We have become immortal. I mean, looking ahead, I mean, got some winnable games next month, you know, even coming up. I mean, the Ravens aren't unbeatable and the Jaguars look better, but if you could beat the Packers, you can beat a lot of teams. We play better without Galladay. Not going to deny that. Definitely not. Let's go Giants. Jason Sehorn would be proud. Dexter Lawrence is great. Dexter Lawrence made one of the biggest, probably forgotten about plays in this game, getting a sack to knock the Packers out of field goal range. Not today, Aaron. Daniel Jones is a warrior. Oh, man. By the way, I'm probably not going to make my reaction till tonight because, you know, it's almost 1 o'clock. I just want to relax, watch some football, you know, just kind of is it decompose? Is that the word? Decompress or decompose? I don't know. I feel like for humans, it's well, I'm going to look it up because now I feel stupid. Decompose. I feel like decompress is like something different. Oh, okay. Decompose is when you decay. Maybe it's decompress. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not the smartest guy in the world. The channel's not called Mike Too Smart for a reason. Decompress. There you go. Thank you. I appreciate that. I always expose myself. I sometimes I gotta keep my mouth shut, but you know what? It is what it is. To be fair, Jones was 0 for 7 before today. I guess you mean in prime time, maybe? Still undefeated in London. I think the Giants should just move to London. I mean, MetLife sucks as it is. Let's just move to London full time. I would not be a fan of 9:30 games, but I'll take all the wins. You don't want to decompose. Oh, you're probably right. Yeah, decompose is to die. Yeah, that's a rough one. Yikes. Kafka looking for a head coaching gig. Yeah, that's the one bad part about Kafka, like being awesome, is that he might get a head coaching job, especially with teams looking for offensive minds. Like Mike Kafka's better than Nathaniel Hackett by a mile, and he is not a head coach. I'm okay with London games. I mean, London, like, listen, when my alarm clock went off at 9:10, I wasn't very happy. I'm not gonna lie, but then I kind of settled in. I got on here and it was good. It was a fun time, guys. It was a fun time. You guys always make it fun. Daniel Kurt Schilling Jones. Wow. Bloody sock, bloody hand. Yeah, I get the reference. There you go. Decompress mean you mean celebrate in silence. I regret saying decompress at this point. I'm hungry as hell too. I don't know about you guys. I am starving. I hope my brother ordered food. I told him to. How do you feel about DJ? I mean, the guy has played really well for what the team has asked him to do. I'm not like, oh boy. Oh, sorry. I'm not like sold he's the franchise quarterback. I still think he has a long way to go for that, but I don't know. I mean, I feel better. I feel better about Jones than I did a month ago. That's for sure. Um, I mean, yeah, Jones is getting to that level where like you could put him on par with like Alex Smith in Kansas City, someone like that. You know what I mean? And in situations like that, teams will look to improve. That's why the Chiefs moved off of Alex Smith, and that's why the Browns moved off Baker Mayfield. Like these teams want to find their next upper echelon quarterback, right? So I don't know if Jones is safe for the future, but just for right now, at least, you're looking at Daniel Jones as a guy who has gotten much better, not putting the ball in harm's way as often, making better plays outside the pocket. And that's all you can ask for. I mean, Jones is improving. I mean, to ask Jones to put up like, you know, I'm trying to think like Patrick Mahomes type numbers with these type of receivers is not, it's not going to happen. But in a game like this where they didn't ask Jones to, throw the ball 50 times, I think he threw like 27 times. He ran the ball like 7, 8 times. He did a good job. Like I just think Jones, the past 3 games, you look at him like if you grade him, right, the Dallas game, I'd give Jones like an A minus. He did as well as he could. He missed a couple throws. Last week versus the Bears, Jones was not asked to do a whole lot. He ran in 2 touchdowns, but he only passed the ball like 13 times. That's a game where it's like, okay, that's like an A minus B plus type game, right? Not amazing, like A plus where you're throwing for 350 and 3 touchdowns, putting the team on your back. But Jones has been like a good game manager. Like I don't mean that in a bad way. I think there's bad connotation with game manager, but like, the Giants aren't asking Jones to carry them. He did carry them in the fourth quarter. I will admit that. Jones definitely carried the Giants when Saquon exited the game because they had nobody else. So I'll give him that. But and even today, like Jones for me gets an A. He only gets an A because he missed that one throw to Slayton that could have been a touchdown in the first quarter. I feel like that was it though. Like I'm trying to think what else he did wrong today. I mean, he did take the bad fumble, but it was a defensive holding, so it didn't count. So yeah, I mean I think he's played very well recently. So if this continues for a full season, you're looking at Daniel Jones as like Alex Smith, Kansas City type guy, right? That's pretty much it. I can't say he's a top 10 quarterback, blah, 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 but like he's playing well. He's doing what the Giants are asking him to do. So can't complain. Um DJ, no words. Mike better run a Dunkin'. I'm not a Dunkin'. I mean, I am a Dunkin' guy. I'm definitely not a Starbucks guy. Absolutely not. Daniel, just pop it back in Jones. Mamba mentality. Hell yeah. DJ Warrior, give the kid. I just gave the kid credit. Calm down. Yeah, the Daniel Jones cult is going to be mad at me for saying he's Alex Smith on Kansas City. Would I give him 30 million? That's no, I would not personally, not yet at least. I mean, there's a lot of season left, so we'll see. I mean, if the Giants go like 12-5 and Daniel Jones has a really good year, I mean, yeah, I might be down for that. But right now, at least, no, I'm not there yet. It's a long season though. We got a lot of time to, evaluate him and see how it goes. I just think it's saying yes now would be a bit premature. These past few weeks have made me feel a little different about DJ. Yeah, I agree. Same here. I know some fans are gonna be higher on him than I am. That's just how it is. But like, yeah, I agree. I feel a lot better about him now than I did, 3 weeks ago. Do I feel the Giants can beat the Eagles? I mean, we don't play them for a while, but I mean, at this point, I think we can beat anybody. Not to sound like an idiot, but like I think we can, right? Like we have the coaches, our quarterback's not making losing plays. Saquon's amazing. We'll eventually get Wandale Robinson back, maybe Kadarius Toney by that time. I mean, I think we can beat anybody when we play our game, right? I mean, it's possible. These injuries are adding up, though. I will say it's getting rough, but be another Kenny G bank robbery. That's why. I mean, you can't commit 30 million to Jones right now. I mean, I wouldn't extend him now. You got to wait till the year's over and then evaluate it. Yeah, I agree with this, right? Not to say Daniel Jones will be Josh Allen, but DJ can definitely be in that 15 to 17 quarter. Yeah, I agree, 100%. That's Alex Smith, Kansas City. That's it. I don't know if I want that, but here's the thing: right? If the Giants look at the next draft, right, next year's draft, and they don't like any quarterbacks that will be available at their pick, or they can't trade up for a guy, if they want to bring back Jones on the franchise tag, like I don't hate it. You know what I mean? Like you might as well like don't give Daniel Jones a big extension. That's probably the wrong idea, but you could bring him back for another year and see if he can prove himself next year with hopefully a better team around him. Like they can get Galladay off this team next year. Tony might be off this team next year, and you can get healthier receivers that actually play. And at that point, you can really evaluate who Daniel Jones is. I won't donate because I'm broke. Yeah, thanks, Andrew. Yeah, asshole. Not as good as my Eagles. Yeah, or whatever, bro. Yeah. Please stop comparing Jones to All Pro future Hall of Famer. Just let him have good quarterback that can win games for. I mean, Eli's a Hall of Famer, so I mean, not exactly the same. Ravens will not be a walk in the park. We're depleted. Hydration is key. I'm just glad that we don't have to burn the bridge down. All right, I'm gonna sign off in like 5 minutes, guys. I gotta, I want to get on the couch for 1 o'clock, but oh, Lane's joining us from MetLife Stadium. She's at the Jets game. Good luck to your Jets today. Yeah, Cam. I know Elena was in the comments saying that the Giants are gonna lose. What an idiot! What an idiot, Elaine. Will I do the Thanksgiving game? I don't know. I might. Depends. I don't know what we're doing. Usually we have some family over, but if not, if it's just my immediate family, I could leave them for a few hours. Yeah, we'll see. Usually we eat around that time though, so that's the bad part. Let's go, Mike. Dable Kafka is the QB wizard. Absolutely. Kayvon forcing the false start and then getting the quick pressure was so good at the end. Absolutely. I've been told you this, Mike. This team is good. We just don't have receivers. Danny is your offense. You've seen how shitty this offense looked. I mean, look, that was Mike Lennon. You know what I mean? Like, we're going from Jones to Mike Lennon is obviously going to be a big drop off. You know what I mean? Like, I get that. And no, I still think Saquon Barkley's our offense. I'm not the. It's true. Saquon is the offense still. Ravens and Trent Dilfer. No, I would not say Daniel Jones is as bad as Trent Dilfer was that year. No. Seems like DJ's making his best development with this coaching staff. Since coach let him off for the interception in week 1, his decision making has improved. Definitely. Absolutely. Don't fall for Ohio State quarterbacks. Maybe. People are saying Stroud is different, but maybe. I don't know. What should we do with Saquon Barkley? I hate answering these questions. It's week 5, but I would try to franchise tag him personally. Maybe a 3-year deal at most where you can get out of it after 2 years. Good win, boys. See y'all next time. I will see you guys after I'll do the post-game reaction tonight at some point. Can I come over for Thanksgiving? No. Can I come over to your house for Thanksgiving? Then you let me know. It might be better to just roll with DJ for one more year. There's a chance the Giants won't be bad enough to get a top quarterback. I mean, yeah, they could trade up for one, but like once again, if they don't have the opportunity to trade up for one, then it might be Daniel Jones or like nothing. So you stick with Jones for another year. Use DJ as stopgap quarterback. That's kind of the plan this year. But yeah, he's been doing a good job. Thank you, Mike. Keep up the good work with the streams. Thank you. Will you continue to live stream for no, I don't do non-prime time. No, I only do prime time, unfortunately. Maybe one day. I don't know. I just like chilling with my friends on Sundays, I'm not gonna lie. All right, I'm pretty much gonna wrap it up there, but I appreciate you guys for joining. It was fun. It was fun AF. I had a good time here. I'm still tired. I wish I slept more, but it was worth it. At least I got up early and it was worth it. When it was halftime, we were down 20 to 10. I was saying shit, I probably should have slept more, but you know what? The Giants made it worth it, and it feels good, man. 4-1 is awesome. How are we gonna get more receivers? I don't know. You got to get guys healthy. Guys like Tony and Wandale got to get healthy, you know? But we'll see. I don't know. Smoking that Packers pack. The pack is what the people are calling it. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it, guys. Thank you for joining. I'll talk to you guys tonight for the post game. I'll have a lot more stats and information we could talk about, a lot more, hyping up the Giants, hyping up Daniel Jones, hyping up the coaching staff, all that good stuff. And luckily, we don't have to talk about the draft. It's early October, and we're worried about the playoffs. And as I said to you guys, if the Giants won this game, I think they're going to make the playoffs. That's it. I think the Giants will make the playoffs this year. I don't know if I feel confident saying that, but I just think there's a chance. There's a pretty good chance right now. So the NFC is not good. We know that. Let's take a look real quick. Who are the no doubt playoff teams? The Eagles are going to win the East, probably. The Packers North, Tampa South, let's say Rams West or Niners. Rams or Niners, right? So there's 3 extra teams. And you're going to have the Vikings, I think, will make it as a wild card. I think the Rams or Niners make it as a wild card. And then that third spot's kind of up for grabs. You look at the Saints, you look at the Cowboys, you look at the maybe Cardinals. I don't think they're that good, but a team like that. So the Giants are like maybe have like a 1-4 or 1-3 chance of getting that wild card spot. Of course, if like an Eagles injury happens to Jalen Hurts or something, the Giants could somehow win this division, but you never know. That's the thing about football. It's so week to week. I hate answering questions about the future, but it's so week to week. But yeah, all right, that's gonna wrap it up. I appreciate you guys very much. Hopefully we stream again in the future. Hopefully I could do it on Thanksgiving or something. We'll find out. The Giants play a Saturday game late in the season, I think, versus the Vikings or the Colts. So I'll do that one for sure, but we'll find out what happens before then. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys tonight. Thanks for joining me. Let's go Giants. Great win. Talk to you guys tonight.